1027 WNEW, New York.
Ron and Fez.
Frequency.
1027 WNEW.
Hey, I'll come back in here so you can give me the update on the monitoring that you're doing. Because I would love, Fezzy, to have a Bin Laden death tonight.
Right now they're just showing the videotape still and talking about
All right, so the
spy report. Spy report.
Was a miss. It was wrong.
So far that I'm watching.
That must be a great job to get paid to watch TV.
What show are you watching? Cartoon Network?
I'm watching what I'm supposed to be watching.
I like the news you break. Maybe when we come back from vacation, you can let us know Christmas happened.
There's no news, Joe. Joe, the news is that they're just going over the videotape.
Joe, what did you do? Did you have a Mighty Mouse pill for breakfast today? What the hell's gotten into you? Everywhere I look, you're in a battle.
Hold on, I got breaking news when I was out in the lobby.
Yes?
Al's a big fag.
All right, this just in.
Over and over.
Hold on, this just in.
Literally.
Al's a big fag. And you know, I'm going to tell you something, Joe. We don't care if he is. It's fine with us.
Not when he has his junk hanging out all day long.
Joe, it's...
Al, don't let your junk hang out.
You pull the zipper up.
He's got the same material
Don't you shave your face?
every
I'm tired of
time.
seeing the splooge all stuck in it.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Al, just remind you, he works for you.
I know he does.
Yeah.
I know. Do something about it, because he's interrupted the show again with this.
Do me a favor, work for me right now.
It's great,
Quit
Joe.
pointing at your crotch.
You gonna run down the hall to Jeremy?
Jeremy's not here.
No, he's not today.
And when he is here, he doesn't know who you are.
No, he doesn't know who
shooes
you are.
away,
You
salad
barely
boy.
are in the building. He knows who I am.
He does not know who you are.
Yes, he does.
Ladies.
Please, can we get back into our show? I hate to break the two of you up.
I was
Okay.
I was
But Fez
talking to
and I-
Jeremy, and Jeremy told me that Al is a fluff girl.
Really?
That's not going to look good on your resume.
I know. You're going to need new business cards.
And bigger lips.
You don't talk to Jeremy, Joe.
I know, that's your man.
Now you're saying Joe's not allowed to talk to Jeremy
No, I
Coleman?
know he doesn't. He's not here to even talk to him.
You think the people that vacuum up the hallways are management? Here, I got this. And they just look at you, speak a couple Spanish things, and throw it in the garbage.
You better not go handing reports to the people cleaning up.
To Maria.
Joe,
She's busy at night.
You would have to get here before 6 in order to see office people in the building.
So what, you get here at 12 o'clock in the afternoon and walk around with your nuts in your hand?
And that's a job?
All right, hold on. I hate to get back to the big people talk. Dennis, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Dennis.
Hi, guys. I got a spy report.
Good, hold on.
Spy report.
CNN right now, they're reporting that Al Dukes is a big fag. Who rules?
See, it's all over the place.
Yeah, it's the same line over
Keep
and
your
over
damn
again.
cheeks
I'm
closed and you
looking
won't
for-
make the news.
I'm looking for a CNN report. Hopefully we got Bin Laden in this cave, and, Joe's little Pooh fans are calling in and lying to me.
And Al's out in the lobby, J.O. into a turban head.
And you...
Do me a favor, Al. None of that. I want you to concentrate on your work tonight.
Please.
I don't do that.
Well, I'm just
Anymore.
going from what I hear people saying.
And, Ronnie, can I interrupt for a second? Hawk, quit looking for it. The guy was a crank caller.
You go ahead and look, Hawk.
Al, why are you still here? You have no talent. Why don't you go find a news report on the back of Billy's head?
I'm in here doing my job, Joe.
Are they scrolling news on the back of Billy's head again?
You know they're not.
I hope
they're not.
I hope your management buddies come back and they ban you from the studio and this station because you're a talentless prick.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow. Al.
Are we going to start this all over again, Joe?
Joe, I'm going to move
Same
on because I'm
crap?
trying to do a show, okay? But I'm going to remind you, you work for Al.
Right.
I just
That's
want
right.
to ask you
I am your
something.
boss, Joe.
Where did you learn how to
I
do
am your
radio?
boss.
Radio Disney?
No, I have more than 3
I
weeks.
enjoy Radio Disney.
He worked at Radio Shack.
I have more than the 3 weeks radio experience that you have, Joe.
Yeah, and I seem to know a
Delivering
little bit more
pizzas
about
before
you
you
somehow.
did this.
So I
No,
deliver
you've been here
pizza.
3 weeks, Joe.
Boys, can I do a show?
Jeez.
You have some
I've been
anal
doing
to
this
deliver?
over 8 years, Joe.
8 years. What a waste of time that was.
You have?
And I went to college. That's something you also don't
All right.
know about, Joe.
Oh,
Please.
now that's not fair.
Where'd you get your degree in? Teabagging?
Radio, Joe.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Radio teabagging?
And now for a degree in teabagging.
Al thought it was toboggan. He thought he was gonna let her in that sport.
Hey, David, you're on Ron and Fez.
David.
Hey, how's it going, Ron? How's it going, Fez?
Good. What can we do for you tonight, David?
Yo, I would just love to have a boss like Al. I mean, Joe's just getting away with murder here.
I know. Wouldn't that be nice if everyone could just do this to their boss?
Oh, and plus get paid for it, too?
Yeah, what are you still doing here anyway?
And why don't you, all you ever say,
what's your
big
job,
bag,
making
big bag.
shadow for
What
the
is
carpet?
your job? Interrupting this show?
Oh, look, Al
While
just
they're
scratched,
trying to talk?
Al just scratched his ear. Look what fell out.
That's a cork.
This fell out of his butt.
Yeah, if I had a job like that, I would look forward to going every day if I had a boss like that.
Thank you very much, David.
Joe, prop jokes aren't going to work on this radio show.
Yeah, but Joe would know that. He's been in radio 3 weeks.
Yeah, put it back in there.
3 weeks, Joe.
Put down that cork.
Don't throw a cork at him. Hey, Tim, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Tim.
Yo, what's up, man? Yo, does Al Dukes got AIDS? He looked like he got AIDS on that picture on WNEW.
All right, jeez. Lord, Fezzy.
He would have had to have sex.
Yeah.
He does.
That's a 9, Billy. One day at a time, big man.
1 minute at a time at this point. My gosh.
I know I could get
One caller at a time, please, Billy.
I could use a drink. Now listen to these stuff.
I'm still looking at you standing here, wasting air.
Interrupting the show, as you always do
Why are
anytime
you
you
in
open your
here?
mouth, Joe.
You have nothing
I work
to give
here,
to
Joe.
the show.
More than 3 weeks.
You have
like
nothing
you
to give to the show besides spit on a mic.
Why does he have to leave the studio?
He's not allowed in here. Your management buddies don't want you in here, remember?
No, they want me in here, Joe.
Those are the
So I can see what you do and then tell them it's very, very little.
So while you're standing behind me with your pants down, you're analyzing what I do for the show.
I'm watching you do nothing.
How long? All right, hold on. And then I honestly want the show back. How long are you going to put up with this, Al? When are you going to be able to do something about it? If you're in a management position.
I am in a management position. And I need to sit down and talk to him about it in a meeting. And he, I tell him, come in at 5 o'clock. He comes in after 6. And then we're into preparing for
So
the show.
if he came in early, you'd fire him.
Fire him on.
I can't blame him for not coming in.
Every day with this, and it's the same line.
Tough
Al the
ass
fag.
little baby.
Don't touch me, Joe.
Little baby, little baby.
Get off.
What are you going to do?
What do you don't?
What if I do that? What if I do
Joe,
that?
maybe I'll pummel him into the ground.
Baby, little baby.
Joe is
Joe,
doing
you
the
wanna-
baby thing of touching like you would do with your sister.
And he keeps just popping Al in the cheek.
Baby,
Don't touch me, Joe. Get off. Joe, I ain't playing around with you.
Go.
Joe keeps hitting him in the face.
I ain't messing with you.
Just tapping him.
Does you need your diaper
Joe,
wipey
do you not-
change?
They're not
Get off,
such a
Joe,
diaper
Joe,
wipey.
Little baby gonna cry to the management.
I'm not going to cry to the management, Joe.
Babies don't cry to management.
Well, what's the point of that?
Al, you're nothing but a pussy and just realize
All right.
Don't touch me, Joe.
Baby,
Get off, Joe.
baby.
You want to keep doing this?
Yeah, I'll
We're
do
going
it
to do this all
night.
day? We're
I'll
going to do this all day.
night. Why don't you do something about it?
To make my job easier.
Why don't you do something about it?
He's not. What do you want him to do?
What do you want
Punch
me to do,
you?
Joe? Punch you here? What's that going
Yeah,
to do?
take a swing so I can put
What's
you
that
through the
gonna do?
window.
Rub your cheeks back? What do you want him to do?
So then you have something against me with management?
I don't need management. I'll just knock you out here.
You're not knocking me out here, Joe.
You gonna cry?
I'm not going to... I'm not crying, Joe.
Baby, look at the soft skin.
Go ahead, keep trying to touch me, Joe.
Look, you missed me.
And now Al is swatting his hand while Joe keeps tapping him on the cheek.
Let me rub your baby head. Come here.
Get off,
Your
Joe.
baby,
What do you want me to do?
baby.
You're just going to keep doing this? All right.
Jeez, I'm so annoyed. I swear it's
so
like taking
annoying.
a car trip when you got infants in the back seat.
Al, I don't know how you can stand there and take it.
Well, I'm not going to take it if he's going to keep nudging me. You
All right.
can't be pushing people at
All
work,
right.
Joe.
Let's see. Well, George, you're on Run a Fez.
Hey, George.
Buddies,
Buddy.
what's going on? Yo, my whole thing is I want to know, what does the Nature Boy think about that tape?
The Nature Boy?
Yeah.
We keep looking for him. Fezzy, every day we put out the big NB thing.
The Nature Boy signal.
Hey, Craig, you're on Run a Fez.
Hi, Craig. Craig, you're on the air, buddy. Craig?
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
I just wanted to say Al is like radio air brakes. He's horrible. He's like a resting cable on a carrier deck. Joe, you rule.
Hey, Jerry, you're on Run a Fez.
Hey,
How you guys doing?
hey, Jerry.
Hey, I think Alf just knocked the crap out of Joe Poo.
What are you doing?
I would have done it myself by now if I was you, Al. But that's me. I'm different.
Jerry, what would you do if someone kept tapping you in the face and going, baby, baby?
Knocked the crap out of him.
What about that? And Al, what about the day he mouthed off to me? I gored him, speared him into the wall, then threw all the carts on top of him.
Right.
Then he got a cart shampoo.
And has he started with me since? No.
No, he hasn't.
You're too feminine to do that, aren't you? You big
Joe,
baby.
I don't do that.
All right, please. He's driving me crazy.
Is he a baby or is he feminine?
He's a feminine baby.
That's nice. That's soft. Talk about soft.
That would be nice. Here's Matt. Matt, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, Matt.
Yeah.
Since Al can't do anything, I was wondering if he wanted someone to come in and, do a little fisticuffs with Joe Poo there for him.
You want somebody to fight Joe for you, Al?
No, I don't need someone in here fighting my battles for me.
No, not fight your battles.
Mommy in here,
I'll act as your arms.
You would have to put your arm. Al would have to hold his arms down, and you would have to poke yours through.
That I would pay to see.
No, that I'm not doing.
Seriously,
but you had to promise it's not a four-arm against two-arm fight.
If you were to do that, if you put your arms behind you and let somebody else put their arms through, do you think you could beat Joe in a fight? And there would be like a big black drop cloth behind him, so we wouldn't know it was somebody else.
All right, here, Hawk, put your arms through here and see. Let's just see how it would look.
Yeah, the reach isn't going to all be there. That's the problem.
You're basically starting at elbow, not shoulder.
What if we made them both do that, though? There'd be a lot of gut shots in that fight.
Right.
Are you just trying to get him to cornhole you?
You got to
Hawk all up against you.
You got to really get inside with this kind of boxing.
Get your balls out. Hey, Frank, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Frank.
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I know Al has his moments. Sometimes he can be an a-hole, but, man, Joe Poo just pushed him like that. Al did the right thing. He, shouldn't do anything. He's got too much more to lose. He's got a career.
Right.
Which is probably much more than Joe Poo. So, of course, ignore it, man,
Well, well, good, because that's what he does. It's good to get behind him here.
Yeah, I mean, it's the right thing to do. But I'd do the same thing if I was Al.
How long are you going to ignore the guy for, though?
What? I'd probably ignore him. Well, it depends on what his motives are. If he's going to sit there and there's going to be a boiling point, of course, but...
Right.
I got a quick question.
But don't you think this is going to look bad in the long run on a career? The fact that you can't handle your own people?
I think Al should go take him behind closed doors and then have a wholly different talk. Because I think Joe Poo's a different person behind closed doors. So, it's just for the show or whatever. But I just got one question for Joe Poo. Is that his real voice, or does he have a fake one?
That's his real voice.
Man.
Hideous voice.
When he was born, the nurses dropped him on his throat. It's very sad.
Right on the rope. The doctor spanked his Adam's apple.
By mistake.
Have you ever tried to talk to him, Al, man to man?
Well, he went away from
you
us,
got
away
those
from the show.
droopy dog eyes, like you're a beaten dog, and you're taking it from this kid. You're a bitch.
Joe, like this guy was saying, I've been doing this for 8 years. You've been doing it for 3 weeks. I have a lot more to lose if I'm...
What do you have to lose? What do you have to show for your career? Seriously.
Can I tell you something now? And I'm going to tell you the truth.
Okay.
You take this tape in to anyone who works in this country and anywhere and say, this guy kept doing this to me till I smacked the taste out of his mouth, and they would go, well, about time. Nobody would say, oh, you can't do this.
And no one would tell you you've done the right thing.
You do the right thing by just knocking his ass out.
There's no one that'll disagree with that.
Hey, Anthony, you're on Ron Fez.
Hey, Anthony.
Yeah, how you guys doing tonight? Listen, I think you guys should settle it in the ring. This way everybody can get involved and it'll be a spectacle.
Have you ever been in the ring before, Al?
No, I've not.
Have you ever been in the ring before, Joe?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Ring, not rink.
In a ring.
Oh, no.
I want to settle
I knew it.
In the ring.
Joe wants to settle this as roller derby.
All right, see you guys.
We settle this in the rink.
That'd be so great.
Al, do you think you could in all honesty, if you put the gloves on, you think you could take them?
Yeah, I could definitely.
No, you couldn't.
I saw the way you went down when Ron just barely pushed you over the cart.
That's respect. Hey, wait a minute. Barely pushed you in respect. Right. I'm going to knock both your asses out. I'll take you both down.
Al, Joe Poo would kill you.
No, I work out.
You were
Joe smokes.
I would.
That is true.
I could smoke and fight him with a beer in hand and win.
You smoke constantly.
You don't stop smoking.
And when Ron knocked you down, you couldn't even get up.
That is true, too. You were like a turtle on your back.
So why don't you do it then?
When I do what?
Why don't you knock me down or fight me, you
I
punk
work
bitch?
here, Joe. I'm not going to punch you.
Al,
He's
let's go
got-
outside.
He's got 70 pounds on you, Al. Don't.
Yeah, but it's fat.
I would kill you in a fight. Are you
Yes.
kidding me?
And it'll kill you.
I'm definitely in better shape than you, Joe. Am I not?
I have no idea.
He's definitely a better cardiovascular
Yeah.
shape. I'm willing to
Definitely.
guess.
You have a lot of gay sex, so
Joe, you smoke every break. You eat. I see the way you eat around here.
Why don't we just settle this with a hairline race?
Get in the ring.
Al, you're winning.
I don't know. That's a close race.
He's
That's
winning
a
that
close
one.
race.
I don't know.
He's also got 10 years on you.
This is going to be a photo finish at the back of the neck.
Yeah, I'm surprised your hair's not growing back with all the protein that lands on that scalp.
Oh, wow, really?
No.
Yeah, really, it is real.
All right, let me take a break.
Leave Israel out of this.
We take a break here. We'll come back and actually start the show. 877-692-1027. We're on Fez.
Here's Ron and Fez. Here's Ron and Fez.
Here's Ron and Fez.
Obviously a major malfunction.
1027 WNEW.
Al, you're going to keep an eye on this tonight?
Yes, I am.
And let's hope by the end of the night tonight we're reporting that we dragged his carcass into the street.
Al's got a brown eye on it.
Al.
That means it's balloon knot,
Al,
doesn't it?
don't sit on there.
He's got the same gay jokes over and I'm not gay, Joe, so what is that?
You're very
I have
much
never
gay.
That
heard
means
the brown
nothing.
eye on it one.
He's my brown-eyed girl. Anyway, Al,
Yes?
would you keep an eye on that?
Yes, I will.
Yeah, why don't you leave the studio? Here, let me take your headphones off. For you.
Oh, the headphones are just got knocked
No,
off
don't be
Al's
stupid.
head.
Don't be
Don't
stupid.
be
All right.
Joe.
That's too late for either one of you not to be stupid.
Did you have a nice smoke out in the break, Joe?
All right. Hey, Pete, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Pete. Still kick your ass.
fellas?
Hey, John, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, John.
Yeah, hiya, fellas.
What the hell is this? Is this,
Hey, when you gonna kick Joe Pooh's ass?
This
Hi,
is
this is
an Elmo
fake?
impersonator.
This is a fake Elmo?
Yes.
That's not very good, though, but thank you.
A lot of impersonations tonight.
Yeah, I'm noticing that.
Al's impersonating a man,
Really?
You're impersonating a funny guy, Joe.
and you're impersonating a good worker,
Right. And you're impersonating a guy just standing around doing nothing.
and you're
As
impersonating a guy
usual.
that's S as a good D.
Right.
Hey, you're allowed to say suck, by the way, Joe, just so you know. Nothing wrong with saying suck.
I've gotten rid of all the curses and abbreviated them.
Stupid.
Hey, Anthony, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, guys? 649.
All right, buddy.
I just want to let you know, if Al and Joe put as much time into the show as they do into hating each other,
Yes?
they would be like a good tag team radio duo behind the scenes. Instead of bickering on the air all night, killing,
So there would be a behind-the-scenes duo?
yeah, you know.
Gay ambiguous duo?
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not in no gay duo with this fag.
don't
Sorry,
know.
Anthony.
All right,
Hey, Kevin, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Kevin.
what's going on? How can Al sit there and take all that from Joe?
Because he's a butt soldier.
Because I'm working, and I'm not going to...
Yeah, Al, I'll tell you what. You give me Raw tickets, I'll come down there and knock Joe out one shot.
What do you say, Al?
No, I don't need this guy.
One shot.
Have this guy fight for you.
I don't need
Al's
a guy
the
fighting
second
for
guy that's offered to fight for
me. I don't need
you.
a guy fighting for
You
me.
ought to take it up.
I'm not
Al,
taking
plus
it
I got
up.
another beef with Joe. I live in Staten Island.
Hey, you got two
Why
roles.
don't you get this guy roll tickets? He comes down and beats up Joe.
It's that easy. WWF tickets.
I don't need a guy coming down and beating up Joe for me.
Have him fight for your honor.
You want your mommy to fight for you?
No, Joe, I don't need anybody.
You know, I know I would kill you in a fight because you were those little punk kids in school that would get your nose broken, and mommy had to come and bring you a new T-shirt.
You wouldn't
with
even
your
get near
blood
the
on
nose,
it.
Joe.
Oh, because you're bobbing and waving, Ali?
I'm just swinging
At what?
and
Is that
protecting.
Swinging and protecting.
Yeah. Put him up.
Is that like hoping and praying?
and hoping and singing and praying
And swinging and protecting.
Isn't that song on your producing file? Wishing we had a producer who could bring in guests and cool people.
Cool people.
We've got a cool person on tonight, Fez. Hey, Pat, you're on our run, Fez.
Hey, Pat.
Hey, what's up, Al?
What can we do for you, Pat?
No, I was just going to say that anybody touches Al, I'll have to come down there and I'll have to kill him, and then Al's my bitch.
This is what happens in prison now. If you're smart, you just really pick the biggest guy and then smoke him, and then everybody else will leave you alone.
Right. I'm not swinging at anybody. I'm at work.
It's like your life is Oz, Al.
Get a boyfriend, Al, is what he's saying.
I don't need a boyfriend.
That way on the yard, everybody knows that you can't be dirtied.
No, I'm working.
I'll give you 2 cigarettes for a BJ.
Take it, Al.
Al, do it. You know he won't give up cigarettes.
Get a cigar from him and give it to me.
Then what will you do during the breaks, Joe?
I'll smoke and eat bad
Those
food.
cigarettes.
That's a good joke.
Smoke.
You do smoke and eat bad food, Joe.
You really do.
So does half the other people that work here.
You know.
Yes, but we're not constantly knocking off his headphones.
Right.
He doesn't need them.
Joe,
Al, why don't you get in a ring with him? I know I asked you before and you said no.
Come on.
I would kill him if I got in a ring
Then
with
do
him.
it. Stop talking,
You wouldn't
please.
even be able to keep your
Then
arms
do
up
it.
from being so tired from the smoking.
I just have to point
Al,
out.
I can't imagine the whirling dervish of a windmill you would go into the ring as.
No.
Joe would kill you.
Scientific.
I'm definitely quicker.
That's true.
I'm thinner, quicker,
Prettier.
Frailer.
leaner,
Pastier.
not frailer,
Yeah, you're really frail.
more fit, definitely. I mean,
How many?
seriously, look at the two bodies.
If you were doing a jumping.
No, I won't.
No, I don't mean like that. But
Pretty.
physically, for a fighter.
So get in the ring then.
Maybe for a track star, Carl Lewis.
Come on, do it, featherweight.
I would kill him.
Al, Joe, I'm telling you the truth. I don't even think you could do a jumping jacks contest against him.
Right.
You drop dead from that.
Maybe, but I'd kill him in the fight. 3 punches and he's on the ground.
We're not responsible if he tries jumping jacks, are we?
5 pumps, 5 punches.
All I would need to do is move around in the ring.
Versus 5 punches.
Al, I'll be there to make sure Tara Lipinski doesn't dive on your back.
She's got to skate. Watch out.
She comes in behind,
You
doing a
get,
figure 8.
next thing you know, Al Dukes is Nancy Kerrigan all over again.
If I moved at all in the ring,
My
you'd be
knee.
exhausted. You'd be exhausted, Joe.
It's all talk, blah, 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 until I shove my...
Oh,
Until you're
Joe,
still
you got the balls to
smoking.
say blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
The yapping you do, like a porch dog.
Joe, will you be smoking?
Yeah, I would
While you're
be
fighting?
smoking, and a beer in the hand, and I would knock you out.
And then he'll put a cigarette out on your forehead.
Oh, that's great. I love that one. Thank you.
Yeah, that might work, Joe.
Hey, Andrew. Andrew, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Andrew.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, I guarantee Al fights like a retard. He has both arms swinging like a windmill.
You're getting that from Fez. Al doesn't fight that
Andrew
way.
came up with that on his own.
Hey, guys, I'm a black belt in karate. I'll come down and train him.
Who are you training, Al?
Yeah.
I'd love to see you training for a while for this, Al.
So that you're not fighting like a retard. Now, is it true you have black and white checkered boxing shorts?
Al, if he trained you,
Right.
all right, would you get in the ring then?
I would destroy Joe, though, if I got in the ring.
So why don't you get in the ring? Here, I'll
And then Joe.
There go the headphones again.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
wait, you need your butt plug back.
Quit
They're
throwing
throwing
the
stuff.
butt plug back and forth.
All right, Al's ready.
Joe, you're fighting me at work?
No,
That's
let's
real
get,
normal.
Let's get in the ring.
I might just start swinging at you here at work, Joe.
You wouldn't swing at me anywhere.
Where I have a career, you have a
You're a
part-time
little
job.
punk
He
bitch,
means with his
baby.
pud.
I'm not doing a pud match.
Again.
Let's go, Joe. Pud match against Al Dukes. I dare you.
On guard.
Match.
Al, take your pud out and go after him.
I'm not doing that.
That's what he does to pick up guys.
It's not a mating ritual.
Al, why don't you do this? Why don't you train, and then see if, you feel like fighting him.
I'd be able to kill him, though.
So do it then. Stop talking, bitch.
Oh.
Joe, will you train by stopping
I won't
smoking?
train at all. I will smoke in the ring.
Then I'll smoke you when I get in the ring,
It's
Joe.
a ring, not a rink.
No.
We're not fighting on ice again.
It ain't a hockey fight.
He's going to pull Al's shirt over his head.
And if there was gloves, Joe, you can't just grab him by
Right.
the shirt like you're used to
It
fighting.
would be a sport then, Joe.
Joe would actually pull his gloves off, thinking that was part of it, like he's a goalie.
What do you think? What do you think, Al?
I'd fight him. No, I'm not fighting at work.
Fight him in the rink?
Yeah, not at work.
Hey, if both you guys just left here, I would be happy.
Then we all win.
Come on, fight to the death, bitch.
Fight to the death? Maximus Puius.
Hey, Steve, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, love your show.
Thanks, man.
You know, all you have to do is get in the ring with him and pull his shirt off.
Yeah, that's
his
true.
kryptonite.
Will we?
Yeah, you in your boxing, Joe.
Yeah.
It's no shirt.
Hey,
I'd still whoop your ass.
It's not Olympic.
Right.
Joe goes running out of the ring, humiliated, covering up his big man breast.
And what are you going to do after you punch my nipples? Suck me?
Punch you in the face.
Oh, punch me in the face. Yeah, it's boxing.
In your yellow teeth from all your cigarettes.
Oh,
yellow teeth, huh?
Yeah.
They are yellow.
Maybe I'm crazy here, but I was sounding like a young Cassius Clay. Al, you know that's not his name. Is it, Al?
No.
It is.
And you can't say
Al.
that on the radio, Joe. But you wouldn't know that. You've only been in the business 3 weeks.
Yeah, you could say it. They're down with the 3 weeks.
Yeah, you've been in for 8 years.
Yes.
And I just said it, and it didn't get done.
Right.
Cassius.
Hey, Jesse, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Jesse.
Hey, guys. I wonder if are we going to be getting any Paulo blurbs of the new Bin Laden movie?
Oh, yeah, sure, man. We'll see at the review and Bin Laden's video tonight. Hey, Joe. Joe, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Joe.
What's up, guys? Listen, I just want to say I think I have my money on Al. Definitely.
You put your mother on Al?
Ew.
Put my money on Al.
Your money on Al.
Oh, good.
Maybe if you
I
put
think
your-
it says mommy.
Maybe if you put your father on Al.
Listen, all I know is if you did jumping jack today, you got to be broadcasting from the 9th floor.
Thanks a lot, man.
Have a good night.
Thanks for the call.
Hey, Steven, you're on Ron and Fez.
Steven,
Yes.
what can we do for you today, buddy?
Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious from this whole pseudo-homosexual exchange that the only reason, well, besides, I guess, a bit of fear that Al Dukes is no way going to kick Joe Poo's ass, is because he's sweet on him. He obviously loves the guy.
Isn't the sexual tension thick in here tonight?
It is unbelievable.
It really is sexual tension.
The guy he's not just a big fag, you know? It's like David Arquette on his wedding night. He craves cocks.
You do, Al.
Courtney Cox. That was Courtney Cox, so leave that on there, dump guy.
Right.
Who would you honestly pick in a fight? Let's say if you really had to bet money.
I know you can't tell because Joe wears a lot of layered clothing to hide his body.
I have a T-shirt on and then a shirt over.
And then another
Layers.
thing. And something covering your nipples.
Stupid dick.
Why all the layers, Joe?
It's a T-shirt and a shirt. You just wear a collared shirt with nothing under it. I sweat. Go
Who
ahead.
would you pick, you?
Go with the Catwoman suit.
Who would you pick in a fight?
Who would I pick? Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Al Dukes or Joe Poo? Who do you think? Just looking at...
The sweat is
You're
breaking
going to pick
out of
Ali
my
or
brow.
Cocky Balboa?
Well, aren't you both Cassiuses? Cash-eye?
They're both ashes.
All right, let me check. Let's bring the stamp by. Let's bring in Billy.
This is tough.
Let's bring in Billy. Let's bring in Rory and Hawk.
Staples, now! All right.
Hawk, who would you pick in a fight if you had to put money up?
I think Al could take him.
You serious, stick bug?
Wow, the Lankies are sticking together.
Who do you got here? Tell the truth, too, Billy.
Heavy money on Pooh.
Really? Based
heavy
on
money.
what? Now, would you take knockout or decision?
Oh, it's a knockout.
All right.
Or will Joe be tired and he just falls asleep in the ring?
I doubt if that would happen.
1 round.
Wow.
Who would you pick, Roy?
Roy Hamptons.
I got my money on Pooh as long as as long as Al doesn't run around the ring too much.
All right, so
Rink
you're
or
saying,
rink?
yeah, if he doesn't skate away from him in the rink.
Right.
All right.
I don't mind being the underdog in these guys' eyes.
Underdog.
Speed of lightning.
As long as you both wear capes.
Who would you take, Fezzi?
Who would I take? I'm taking the thicker, angrier Joe Poo.
Really? To win a
Yes.
fight?
Smart man.
Yes. The street sense comes in.
I would take
That's
Al.
what I agree.
Here's why I would take Al. On that crazy Falling movie with Michael Douglas. What was the name of that thing?
Falling Down.
Falling Down. Because Al is this white man who's taken crap his whole life, and he's ready to snap.
Right.
If you had glasses and hair, you would look just like Michael Douglas in that movie.
And it's not a street fight.
No, it's going to be a street fight.
All right, according to this, Pantera writes in, my bet is Al starts crying before the first round is over. Pantera, who's supposed to be your buddy.
I mean, you guys have seen
Underdog is here.
the strength I get when I was drinking that time with the foosball table and everything.
Well, then you better drink for the match.
No, I'm not drinking for the match, but I have that strength in me,
Whoop
Joe.
your ass, and I'm pretty.
I have that strength in me. But don't you have to get really angry trying to change a flat tire to get it?
All right, this from Dan from Hoboken. I'm not on the staff, but I picked Joe Pooh because the ring fight will never happen because Al won't get around to producing it. So the fight will be a street fight, which favors Joe. Now, you know, Dan from Hoboken always thinks everything out.
He's insightful.
More people that don't like you. You put your money on me. Everyone in this room put your money on me.
I put it on you last night, and you couldn't even announce the show.
I don't have to talk for the match. You put me in a match with this guy, I'm going to whoop his ass, so bet the farm on it.
All right, I'll open the phones here. I know everybody called for different reasons. But who would you really think is going to win this fight? Al, you going to do it? You're going to get in the ring with him?
Absolutely.
But I'm going to tell you this.
Wow.
Get us a club. Get us a ring.
Start
If
with
not,
the lobby.
I'll just let Joe fight you here.
No, I'm not fighting at work.
Yeah.
That I'm not doing.
Well, then you got to do it right.
And you better book it for a Friday so you have the whole weekend off to recuperate, bitch.
Jesus. I know. Here's what makes me nervous, Al. Joe is serious and you're not.
I am serious.
I hope he's all you can take.
He's a talker.
I'm hungry. I can't wait to whoop your ass.
Yeah,
I haven't
you're a
gotten a
big
good
talker,
fight in a
Joe.
couple years.
Not since your sister got pubes.
Sorry.
Sorry. Sorry for laughing in your face. All right, hold on. Let's just say
Pube humor just gets me every
here's Mike. Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Mike.
What's going on, guys?
Yeah.
Pooh or Al?
I take Pooh, man. Pooh better protect his butt from Al, dude, because Al's a butt pirate.
No. All right, thank you.
Al, you have to promise if you do win this fight and you knock Joe out, you're not going to anally rape him.
Nestor, you're on Ron and
You have
Fez.
to promise.
You don't have to promise that. Nestor, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, what's going on?
Yeah.
How are you tonight?
Good.
I'd like to say hello, Joe.
Hello.
And,
Where's he calling from, a zoo?
I don't think Al can hide behind his master's degree, the little fig.
That actually sounds a little bit like you. Hey, Frank, you're on Ron and Fez. Who'd you pick in the fight?
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I just wanted to tell you one thing. If you want to make this the best fight going,
Yeah.
all you got to do is and have both of them agree. Joe and Al, you both think you're going to win?
Yes.
No, you are not going to win. I'm going to hurt you so bad. This is
Right.
so serious.
This is it. It's this simple. Whoever loses has to leave the show. And then
Oh,
you're
I would
going to
love
see.
that.
Oh, that
You're
way
gonna
me and
see-
Ronnie
You
win.
know what? Here's the thing. No matter, forget the other ring. Let's fight right here, right now.
I'm not fighting
Put
at
your
work.
hands up and let's
I'm
do
not
it.
fighting.
Wait, listen.
How many push-ups can you guys do?
I'll tell you this. Winner sleeps with Queen.
Ron?
Yeah.
The three of us, we'll all do push-ups.
No, I
would
can't,
love that.
I can't do a
Let's
push-up.
see how many
With
push-ups.
Quinn in between you.
Hey, Lisa, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Lisa.
Hi, guys. Good evening.
Hey.
All right, Pooh or Dukes?
Oh, Pooh.
What?
Pooh all day.
Everyone's
What are
picking
you?
a pill.
You're basing it on him saying I'm a fag, which I'm not, and his voice.
You're a skinny little man whore. I'll demolish you.
You just said you couldn't do a push-up. A
No,
push-up is
actually,
all
I disagree.
upper body strength. Which
No, you
need
better
for
beware, because I'm
boxing,
pissed
Joe.
off, and I'm hungry, and I'm going to be in great shape to whoop your ass,
Right.
bitch boy.
You're always hungry.
I know. And circus peanuts are not a vegetable. I'm going to tell you that right now.
They can be.
No.
Beside a mash.
So, Lisa, you're picking Pooh, huh?
I'm digging Pooh all day. You can talk the talk, but Al, no disrespect to you. You sound like a professional gentleman. You
Yes, I am.
just don't sound like that street savvy, aggressive, going to kick butt.
But I work out.
Fair enough, but so do I. I couldn't kick your butt.
What do you do, the Tony Little fag workout? Checking out his buns in the morning?
No, I go to this place called the gym every once in a while, Joe.
Every once in a while.
Yeah, that's working
All
out.
right, thanks, Lisa.
Bye.
All right.
What's this Jim's last name who's been working you out?
Hey, Melvin, you're on Ron and Fez.
Waka waka.
Come on. Don't listen to him, Al.
I'm not.
Keep your head clean. And here's what I want you to do to the fight.
I think it's Jimmy B from the Sports Guys. I'm not sure.
To the fight, Al, no sex until the fight.
Okay. Absolutely.
That includes men, too.
Uh-oh.
No, not necessarily.
That's never happened in my life. So
Hey, he's never been able to give that up.
It is your life.
Melvin, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, I was thinking how Danny Bonaducci and Donny Osmond got in the ring.
Yeah.
And Donny was a lot of talk. He was very confident. Danny, though, is much more streetwise and had a little more natural athleticism to him. And I think the same thing bodes well for Joe Poole.
Who fought Geraldo when Geraldo...
Wasn't that Maury?
Really?
I have no idea.
Sally
I know
Jesse,
Geraldo
right?
used to actually get in the ring, right?
These people with the street smart, that doesn't count.
You come from
boxing.
You come from the main streets of Woodbridge.
I come from a
the Colonia.
sporting background.
You're dick smart.
Really?
And I don't. I played football for 12 years.
Yeah, but always on the 65-pound team. That was wrong. You didn't belong there. Hey, Spencer, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Spencer.
Hey, I think they need to make a good bet on this.
Yeah.
That needs to come down. Maybe every day Al's got to call him the king or something.
Oh, I
they
like
can trade
that.
off something, so every day they got to call each other something.
Hey, I like that idea.
Spencer, you think Joe's going to win this, or is it going to be Al?
I got my money on Joe. I think Al's too much of a puss to get in the ring.
All right, thanks, man.
No problem.
So, Al Dukes, at this point, a lot of people are picking Joe just because they don't think you'll show for the fight.
That I don't get.
Not even actually during the fight. They've already not picked you before it starts.
That doesn't make sense.
Here's Justin. Justin, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Justin.
Hey, what's up, Ron and Fez?
Hey.
Joe Poole is going to win. Let me ask you guys a question. Have you ever heard of a boxer named Butterbean?
Yeah, sure, we know Butterbean.
Okay. Now, that's about a 300-pound guy who can get in the ring and take a guy's head off. So, Al, it doesn't matter what kind of physical shape you're in, because you can weigh 300 pounds and you can knock somebody's head off, even if they're 220 pounds of lean muscle. So, there goes your theory.
No, a Butterbean still works out, doesn't smoke. He's an athlete, even though he's large.
I guarantee you I'm not going to smoke, and I will eat right, and I will be working out, and I'm going to be at the gym, and you're a dead man.
You're not going to smoke.
Guaranteed, guaranteed.
Right.
I already started. Look, I got my Diet Coke.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
Hey, Joe Poole.
He only ate one of his ho-hos tonight.
Hey, Joe Poole.
That's a
Do me a
regime.
favor, and when you hit Al Dukes, just make sure you hit him in the mouth so he quits talking so much.
I'm hitting him for everyone at the station that hates him, all the people that listen that hate him.
Who hates him?
Yeah,
Everyone.
exactly. Who hates me, Joe?
How many punches is that going to be? Let's start adding them up.
You couldn't get along with Opie for one.
You keep bringing. That's the only name you ever come up with.
And the whole
And
staff.
yours.
The whole staff
No,
down there.
not
What,
the
one
whole
of them
staff.
likes you? Who?
Everybody else but
I've
you.
been in radio for 8 years. I should know. You
Everyone
don't know.
else but you.
All right, watch the language, Joe.
Hey, Jason. Jason, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey,
what's
Jason.
going on, guys? Card holder 2423. Hey, I was thinking, to give my opinion, I was seeing the Muhammad Ali movies coming out.
Yeah.
I figured in the mortal words of Muhammad Ali, you float like a butterfly, you sting like a bee. Joe Poole's going to hit out so hard, in his trunks he will pee. Kick his ass, Joe. Come on, smack him. I dare you.
Nobody has picked Al Dukes in the fight.
Yeah, but this is not a verbal fight. That's what everyone's basing this
God.
on. Everyone's basing it on a verbal fight.
You just face it. You're Buffalo Bills. I'm Dallas Cowboys. See you in 2 years in a row.
What's that mean?
I don't know, because both those teams are really bad this year.
Yeah, a couple years ago, it was every year.
Yes, in the 90s, in the mid-90s.
What is your body fat percentage, Joe?
It's probably a little
Probably
higher
up
than
there.
yours, but I will still kick your ass.
Probably up there.
All right.
What's your
Not
protein?
everyone has those stats handy, Al.
Yeah, I'd like to have a cotton swab and go through your mouth and find all the, what in there.
All right.
Try a Craig
Let me
swab.
take a break. We'll come back. Let's look into the Bin Laden thing.
All right.
The break. But the good news is Al has decided he's going to get in the ring.
I'll kick his ass.
You're a dead man.
Please.
You're a dead man.
I just clapped a dead man.
Yeah, you
Sorry.
clap for a dead man.
Dead man clapping.
Dead fag walking.
We are the Ron and Fez Show.
Ron and Fez. 1027 WNEW.
Al Dukes, Joe Pooh, gonna get in the ring.
Fezzy, now it's just a matter of where we're going to do it at. I am so proud of you, Al, for getting in the ring against this guy And I'm going to tell you what, I honestly think your problems are going to be over. Win, lose, or draw, your problems will be over.
Right.
Lose.
Whatever.
Yes, that is an option.
But when this is over, I'm sure Joe's going to respect you.
Yeah, because then he'll know that if he doesn't, what I could do to him.
What are you going to do to me?
You're going to beat him up every day, Al?
I'm not
So
gonna
when I
beat him up
punch
every
your head
day.
off, you land in the 4th row. You're going to run home, Jeremy, you know what he did to me? He punched my face. And
Joe, you'll have no power behind any of these imaginary punches. You can't do a push-up. You
He
already
does
told
do a
us
good
that.
impression of you, Al. Like when you cry. All right, hold on. Christina, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Christina.
Hi. I think you guys should do it at the premiere of the Muhammad Ali movie.
Christmas Day?
Well, I don't know, but because I think Al Dukes can fly like a butterfly, but maybe Joe Pooh can sting like a bee.
Oh, yeah, I don't think we're ready to put this
Clever.
together, Christmas Day.
Oh, it's
The
not Christmas Day, but like...
Ali movie.
Down goes Frazier! Down goes Frazier! Down goes Frazier!
All right, thanks, Sonny. It's a good idea.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Where should we do this fight, Fez?
Let's see. Bayonne?
The Bayonne Bleeder? Do you think we could get Chuck Wepner out there? I would love
Chucky, baby!
I would love to bring Chuck Wepner to this fight to do ring announcements.
Or
That
is
would be great.
Or is that an unfair advantage?
I don't think Weapon knows who he is anymore.
That would be the beauty of it. And then he just starts freaking out and starts swinging at both of you.
All he knows is that he's in a ring again.
All right, Pantera says he would love to be the ring announcer. Pantera, have you ever heard yourself speak?
Pantera?
In this corner. In some sort of way.
I'd like to see the winner fight Lisa.
Oh, my gosh. You mean actually get a shot at the belt?
Hey, look who it is. It's the Ass Man. Well, maybe he'll show up. Ass Man.
Hey, Ass Man.
Dude, buddies.
What?
I want to be Joe Pooh's water boy.
Really? I would have thought you would have been with Al Dukes.
Me too.
I don't know. And I know them both very well. I just don't see it. I can't.
And he's a visionary.
Yeah, he is a visionary.
I can't. I mean, I know how it works out. And God bless him for being in shape and everything. He doesn't have the street grit.
This isn't a street fight, Ass Man.
Ass Man's furious with anyone who's in shape.
Oh, please. Come on. I can take them both on with my pinky, for Christ's sake.
Really?
I'm not fighting Ass Man. He's in my corner.
All right, thanks, Ass Man.
Talk to you later.
See ya, buddy.
And Ass Man, that's not your pinky.
Hey, Bernadette. Bernadette, you're on Run of Fez.
Hi, Bernadette.
Hi.
Yeah.
I wanted to vote for Al because nobody is voting for him, and I feel bad. I would cheer for him, so I would vote for him.
We'll see.
All right,
Okay.
you should have that section of the bleachers all to yourself.
Okay.
Spread out. Bring a picnic.
All right, this on the instant feedback from Foundry Music Dragon. He says, I pick Al Dukes in the fight because you remember that pussy in school? He would get made fun of all the time and just shake it off. But once someone tried to beat him up, he would start to cry, and then we'd become this really strong and beat the crap out of the kid. No, that happens in a movie. That never happens in real life.
The only time that happens in real life is it's a retard who gets his superhuman strength all in an uproar.
AJ says Pantera as the ring announcer. It would make more sense to have Taz be the announcer.
Maybe we can get Marley Matlin.
All right, Gay Randy will be Al's water boy. That's already in.
That's not water.
So, yeah. Be careful how much you drink, Al.
I don't want a gay guy in my corner.
You could definitely take a gallon. I've
One's
seen it.
enough?
Then you better step out.
All right.
You say he be in his corner or his crack?
All right, Kia Boy wants Sweet Melissa to be the ring announcer. We'll never get the fight started if we have her out there ring announcing. How is this going to be any kind of ring announcing?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh.
And that's just round one.
That would be great, man. I would love to see it. Jimmy, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Jimmy.
Yeah, what's up? I'm a little nervous because Pool Boy's there. And I don't want him to hurt me. But I'm in Al's corner. But Al was saying he was working out before?
That's right.
He's telling Richard Simmons don't cut it, though.
Are you sweating to the oldies, Al?
No, I go to a gym.
Well, you should take that offer on a karate guy before, because Richard Simmons ain't going to cut it, but I'm in your corner, buddy.
Sounds like it. Are you doing jazzercise? What are you doing? Jane Fonda workout?
No, I do weight training.
You
at
got the
gym.
little faggy leg warmers on?
He's a maniac. And he's dancing like he's never danced before.
Patrick, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Patrick.
How you doing, guys? There's a charity hall here in Bayonne on 34th Street.
That's Joe's house.
Yeah, but the point is everybody who now has to get their pizza out of town can go in there and beat the crap out of Joe.
That's true, Joe.
I think it should be on neutral ground, because I don't want my posse out there beating up Al before the fight.
You wouldn't exactly be the hometown favorite since we found out you put nut sweat on the pizzas.
Yeah, loser eats a Bayonne nut sweat special.
Yeah, Joe, you're far from popular in this town.
All right, thanks, Patrick.
So there is no home field advantage there.
No. Hey,
There's a broken home field advantage.
Hey, Dave, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Dave.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
What can we do for you, Dave?
Hey, listen, big-ass card holder, Al, how about doing your job? I'm still waiting.
I'll call for you.
Yeah, hey, listen, I think Joe Pooh is going to rope a fag. That's what I think's going to happen.
Yeah, is this going to be a hate crime?
No. And listen, Big Al, I work out too. Instead of eating my dinner in my recliner, I get up and go to the dining room table.
Nice. How's that working out for you?
Working out real well.
Good. Seeing results.
Yeah, it works real well.
All right, thanks a lot. Hey, Rich, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Rich.
Hey, guys, how's it going? 3069.
Hooah, hooah, hooah.
Hey, I just wanted to tell Al, just because he cooks on the George Foreman doesn't mean he's going to fight like him.
Is that what you mean by training? Eating chicken off your George Foreman mean green reducer machine?
No, but I don't eat.
Ironic.
That's not chicken.
I don't eat fatty foods.
Hey, guys.
Seriously, I
And
think...
that gives you a fight instinct.
Why don't you go home and train on that grill? Just read the box, read the instructions.
Just keep looking at the picture of George on the label.
Hey, guys, man, if you want to throw a little twist on it, get Staples and Ass Man with those two and do a little cockfight.
All right, thank you very much.
I think we may I think we may sumo them. Can we get them in big diapers?
Oh.
Al, I want you coming in like, I want it bigger than big. I want you coming in with fireworks.
Okay. I could do that.
Oh, that's him. He's Mr. Fireworks.
Here's Will. Will, you're on Ron and Fez. How you doing, buddy?
Hello, Will.
Hey, I just want to make sure that this is there's some real animosity here. This isn't a bit because
Please.
This is for real, right?
If it was a bit, wouldn't it be interesting?
If it's a bit, it's the best bit you guys have ever done.
I'm witness to this.
These guys aren't roommates or
Quinn
something.
sees what goes on during the commercial break.
I'm frightened.
Tell me the truth, Quinn. It's a little tense, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Ron and Fez, why don't you guys give us a little preview because you know this fight is not going to come off. I mean, it's not going to happen. It's going to be swept under the carpet if Al's taking
Let's
control
just
of it.
see you slap fight each other for a second, just so we can see what it would look like.
They're not going to fight. They're not going to fight in the studio. Just how about a little arm wrestling? At least to see who's. You could give us a little simulcast, a big ass simulcast, a little arm wrestle. Get the aggression out.
As a matter of fact, arm wrestling really doesn't tell, but if you guys want to arm wrestle, I like to see you shadow box, slap each other a little bit, so I could get an idea of what both your styles are.
I'll shadow him.
Yeah, okay. Let's see it.
Look, I need me and my shadow, please.
Roundhouse.
All right, here they go.
No, God.
Uh-huh.
All right, look at Joe. All right, they're seeing who can get lower.
Oh.
Joe got one in. Look at this. Look at this. What do you got? Oh!
Why did Al turn into Ben Stiller? All right, they're just...
Oh, man.
Watch Al's feet.
Joe Pooh slapped him on the nose about 3 times.
Joe going for that real low center of gravity.
I don't understand that. It's like a midget. Oh, Al just turned around.
Al spun and turned his back to him.
Both of you stop for a second.
All right,
both
stop.
of you stop.
Stop it.
See who's more blown up.
Joe's...
Listen to how I breathe easily.
Oh, that's
Joe,
good, nasal strips.
You're a little exhausted, Joe.
Yeah.
Joe, at the same time, Joe did get in the most slaps.
He was grabbing at some points, though.
Who needs dialysis?
Joe actually went for the chair just to plop in it as Ronnie's saying, no, come back to the mic and let's hear you breathe.
All right, man. I don't know, Fuzzy. Now I'm thinking Al.
I think the Cars one.
It was so Ben Stiller from
Why
Meet
would
the
you yell
Parents.
this stupid thing? I am so happy that these guys are actually going to get in the ring.
Me too.
Let's try to get a hold of Lisa. Do we have Lisa's home number?
Yes.
Because I can't think of another salesperson that we could call at home and say, who's got clubs?
Right.
Do we care where we want to be? Do we want to be in the city? We want to be in Jersey? We want to be in Long Island? It doesn't matter to me.
Me neither.
Maybe we should get out of the city for a change.
Maybe we could do it in Woodbridge.
Hometown boy like yourself?
Hometown boy.
All right, maybe. We'll see where, decent club. Decent club is what we want. And a nice, decent ring. I'm proud of you guys.
I love the pirouette.
Yeah, Al
did turn around at one
actually
point.
spun on his toes and turned his back to Joe.
Anthony, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Anthony.
Listen, for that boxing match, Super Bowl Sunday, across the street at Hooters before the game, that's when they should have the boxing match.
Hey, Joe, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Joe.
Hey, Al Duke says he goes to the gym, right?
Yes.
Is that Jim J. Bullock or Jim Navel?
Which gym is it?
It's the gym where
He's
there's
very
weights.
committed to the gym.
Gym shorts?
And the gym I go to also has a...
It's not Friday Fright's alter ego.
What's
is
it have?
It has a heavy bag.
Do you hit it?
I'm going to start.
It weighs more than you.
So you're working the big heavy sack.
The bag that the boxers hit.
Don't teabag you. That's not going to do anything.
That's not a training regiment.
Howard, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, Howard.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been my knowledge for years that this man has produced his rage. For years, taking poo, listening to the poo, acknowledging the poo. But now, the poo has gone too far. Verbally tantalizing Al Dukes for years and years, this was bound to happen. Will this be the Gora Gora in Tora Bora? Or will it be the Manhattan Massacre? Will it be the Hoboken and Hoboken? Who decide? I don't know. You let me know. Al Dukes, 3 rounds, out of rage, swing up!
Thank you, Howard.
I didn't know he ended his broadcast.
Howard
with that.
Cosell always ended with see ya.
He was known for that.
See ya!
Let me just ask Rory. Rory, where do you want to do it? Strong Island?
Well, I think since both of them are from New Jersey, I think it'd be best to do it in a neutral area.
Yeah, that's smart. He's always pulling for Strong Island.
He is. He's loyal.
Hawk, of course, wants to do it in Queens, near his house.
So it's a shorter walking distance.
Now, of course, winner will fight Lara Croft,
Mm-hmm.
who is the champion now after knocking out Friday Fright.
Our own Lisa Croft, Pantera's girlfriend.
I have to hit 2 women.
You do what you have to do. And that Lisa Croft's no lady, all right?
Here's Army Man. Army Man.
Hey, Army Man.
As they say, down goes Phaedra.
Yeah.
I like to say, Al, down goes the fag. Down goes the fag. Right.
Yeah. Same lines as poo.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll settle
Same
this
lines.
mono e homo.
Fag, you're a fag, you're a big fag. It's the same lines, Joe. And in the ring, the talking doesn't work.
No, because I'm going to knock you over the ropes.
Right.
Here's a fuzzy electronic mail come in for Joe Poo.
Oh, all right.
And now, Ron and Fez, the show of the future, brings you...
Electronic mail. Mail sent electronically.
Impressive.
Right. This is from mail through a computer. It says, Dear Ron and Fez, Joe Poo has to win this fight. I volunteer to help Joe and get him a professional trainer. I'll be responsible for making sure he gets to the trainer, all expenses, etc.
Wow.
I hate Al more than anyone, and the only thing better than beating him up myself would be to help assure that Joe kicks ass. Joe seems a little too sure of himself, and a little training can't hurt.
That's true.
Please get this message to Joe. Thank you, the Mad Producer.
The Mad Producer?
So the Mad Producer is willing to be your corner man and get you a trainer for the fight, Joe.
That's very nice of him. But I have gotten a lot of offers before this fight. Mainly one, Opie from Opie and Anthony.
I can't see Opie training you. I could see him throwing stuff at Al, but I don't see him. I don't see him forcing you to hit the heavy bag, then moving you over to the speed bag.
He's got me on a diet program.
You're the next O&A kid. You're standing outside your door waiting for Opie to pick you up.
He promised a hockey game if I win. He did.
I've heard that happen before.
So, Opie...
Gee, fellas, I can't be on the show anymore, fellas. Sorry.
So you're saying you're turning down the mad producer because...
And a professional trainer.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I already got Opie in my corner. He's got me on a strict diet of eggs. They're fried, but...
No, I'm starving.
I wish you go with the mad producer, because he's all talking, no action all the time. He would say he's going to get you a trainer, and then he would bail out on you.
Why do you got to attack him, Al?
Because he's...
Why can't you have one fight at a time?
Because it's always with the emails and all these things he's going to do. He doesn't do anything. He never has followed through on one of his ideas.
Boy, email and instant feedback is your curse, isn't it, Al Duke?
And the phone.
And the mics.
Al, what are you predicting if you got to predict what round you're going to take him out?
I'm going to go third round.
Third round. Joe, what are you saying?
I'm going for the first round.
You're going to drop him in the first round?
I'm going to go for the big hits in the first round.
Is that what your trainer, Opie's, telling you to do?
He's got me on a strict regiment.
I'm willing to bet you don't have your trainer's home number. I'm willing to bet.
Oh, yeah? How much?
I'll bet 100.
Okay, all right.
Come on.
Give me to the break.
No, I want it now.
I have it. It's around here.
No, you don't have nothing.
It's around here.
So, who's training you, Al?
Right now I'm training myself. I don't have an actual trainer as of right now.
The same way you date. You're dating yourself.
You got your mom...
and pleasing yourself.
You got your mom training you? She sits a big fat ass on your back while you do push-ups?
Ooh, mom joke.
Hey,
fat mom joke.
Al, Joe, why don't you take the mad producer to be your trainer?
Because I got Opie. That's the king of trainers.
Since when?
Since this fight. Believe me, he's the next Don King.
Have you quit smoking yet?
I'm cutting back.
No, you're not. I saw you smoking today. Hey, Rich, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Rich.
Hey, guys, 4563.
Hooah, hooah.
Hey, is the mad producer going to get Brad Pitt to train Joe Poo?
From Fight Club?
Yeah.
All right. See you later.
You know the first rule.
The mad producer once claimed that if he ran into Brad Pitt, he could just talk him into coming right on this show by saying, "How's your wife, Jennifer Aniston?"
The guy's got a rap. You got to give him some credit.
And he talked about getting Jack Nicholson on our show.
Yeah, and did any of those ever happen? None of them. All these other things, I'm going to tell Jeremy this, and this about the show. He never does anything.
I'm trying to remember. We may have had Brad Pitt on this show. Trying to think.
No. And then he disappears for months, and then he comes back with another email. I'm done talking to you guys. Then 2 weeks later, he'll have one more thing. But if you don't do this, then you'll never hear from me again. It's one thing after another, and he never ever follows through on one thing.
Well, the thing is, he doesn't work here either, and he's booked as many guests as you have.
No, he's booked 0 guests.
So have you.
Right. That's his point.
But I don't promise them.
Well, you should. That's your job. I don't want to get in. I promise this is not. Hold on. This is not going to become an Al show. I'm going to force myself. Look, it's the mad producer online. Hey, mad producer, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? Hey, Joe Poo.
Hi, mad producer.
Hey, listen. As far as what I've done, what I've wanted to do for the show, everything I've tried to do for the show was cut off by Al. I've offered to do many things for the show.
Like
Al,
what?
What? Excuse me?
Like what?
Like, well, first of all, to help you guys with guests and stuff like that, I needed to get a couple of things straight between us. That meeting was never set up. And as far as me meeting with Jeremy to try to get Al fired, I was never given the correct email address. And then when I had
why was that?
That was a mistake. I can give him the real email.
How could there be a mistake like that?
How could you not know Jeremy's email?
They switched it up.
All right. And then the time when I called in and I offered to meet Jeremy in person, even tape it and make it a bit. But listen, that's all in the past.
Right.
What's done is done. The main thing is that Joe Poo has to pummel Alan to the next universe. And if I can help in any way, I'm more than willing to offer my services.
It's done. I will pummel him.
All right, Joe.
And what do you know about boxing?
I don't know anything about boxing, but I know how to find a professional trainer and make sure Joe gets there and learns all the little dirty tricks on how to pummel your little fag ass into the floor. You tool.
You really are.
And a fag ass.
Wait, but somebody should probably root for Al.
Oh.
But none of us can bring ourselves to that.
It's really rough.
Al, what do you know about fighting? You never even been in a street fight or a schoolyard fight?
Yeah, but I'm a fan of boxing.
Oh. So what?
He's a fan of boxers.
And there
What's that got to do with anything?
And I know there are...
So's Ferdy Pacheco. How do you think he'd do?
I'll kill Ferdy in a fight.
I know there are, like tapes available that can show you proper stance and how to...
Yeah, I was going to buy Tybo. Big fag.
Not Tybo. There's
Show
instructional...
me the proper stance.
Well, I haven't watched the tape yet, but I don't know whether it's this...
Well, that was the proper stance in the 1890s.
That's the Notre Dame leprechaun. You're showing us.
You look like John L. Sullivan himself.
Like, I don't know, I'm a righty. Whether
it looks like you got a lot of uppercuts you're going to be throwing. You got your ass down on the back of your heels, and then your arms up like a couple of U's.
I've watched sailing videos, but I've never been on a boat much.
Yeah, you see what he's saying?
Can I be a cup yachtsman now?
No, but a lot of this is about footwork.
Hey, Al, you see Star Wars? Are you going to become an astronaut now, too?
Seriously.
Big fag.
These days, watch, he'll use the Jedi mind trick on you.
Exactly.
This is real life stuff. Star Wars is made up. But boxing, there's obviously...
Oh, really? You're swift.
No, there's obviously a proper way for stance and how to hold the arms and which punches to throw with which
Joe,
hand.
be careful. He may pull a lightsaber on you.
What you probably ought to work on is how to stop your nose from bleeding.
I don't plan on getting hit in the nose.
Head up.
Yeah.
Elevate.
Are you crazy? You're going to be going through your routine. Well, let's see. Right hand this way. And when you're doing that, I'm just going to lay the iron hook into you, and you're going to be in the third row.
The iron hook?
That's my finishing move.
I'll learn how to box from a game of Twister.
All right, thanks, man, producer.
Right,
we appreciate it.
Bye.
Stop busting on the guy.
Yeah, go work on doing nothing about
What's
all
that
those
mean?
things you
Why
said.
don't you teach him?
That should be the instructional video that you cut.
You're the nothing sensei. Buy some blank tapes and sell them as Al Duke's producing classes.
Jeez. I can't wait till we get a date on this. As soon as we come back, all right, this on the instant feedback. Al really thinks that this fight's going to come down to footwork. That is a good point. No matter how much footwork you do.
No, but a lot of guys that don't know how to fight, they'll get crossed up in their feet, and then you're leaning forward when you should be leaning back, protecting yourself.
So you're going to rent Footloose? Get some cool dance steps for the ring? You going to impress
Why
him?
don't we do this?
Let's hear it for the boy.
Let's just have you and Joe Poo drive tractors at each other real slow, and whoever jumps off first loses.
I'm tying Joe Poo's shoelace to the tractor so he can't get away. And he'll win.
Hey, Andrew, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Andrew.
Hey.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, today in my school, a whole bunch of people were wearing a shirt that said, Opie doesn't want to come out of the closet for Al.
You got to be kidding me.
I swear to God.
Al, you're going to push this thing too far, you're going to get killed. Already, Joe Poo's going to fight Al.
I'm going to whoop his ass.
That's going to be at our big-ass night of fights. Joe Poo, are you ready? You're still smoking
you're still
and drinking.
Smoking and drinking, and you haven't even gotten on a stair-stepper.
That's part of the plan.
Billy's actually training for his fight. You have done nothing.
Billy's a little bigger than me.
Billy lives in a dream world, too. I'll tell you this, and I don't like to pick sides, but no doubt in my mind that Paranoid kills Billy.
Really?
Yeah. And I think Al Dukes is going to beat Joe Poo.
What?
Joe Poo should be able to kill Al Dukes, although I'm starting to wonder. And when Billy delivers the stink face to Paranoid...
No, I will be at that fight, and I will win. And I will win for you guys, and I will win for Opie.
Oh, jeez. Well, prepare to be dull.
Down goes Al. Asses up, giving out mud packs.
I can't believe how big it is.
All right, stop being depressed, honey.
If you knock out Al, whose ass are we going to use to pick out the prizes?
That's a good one. Well, if Billy lives, we can use his.
We're not giving away that much.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm going to look forward to this night of fights that we're going to have. Because there's nothing like seeing guys that aren't skilled box. Anybody can be skilled in box. But when you're not...
You can see that any weekend on HBO or Showtime or whatever.
Yeah.
But when you see two clods that have never been in a fight in their lives actually go in there and start trying to swing at each other.
Right.
That's entertainment.
Well, I seen Al's stance, and it looks like I just could punch right through those gloves into his face.
Where did you see his stance? You've been...
he was in the mirror. He was shadow boxing.
Wouldn't that be mirror boxing? Maybe if he's up against a wall, he's shadow boxing.
He was boxing himself, and he got hurt.
There he is.
Sorry, Al.
There's his training.
He's fighting with himself again.
I honestly feel like this is going to put on something that's going to excite everybody.
Well, I know Joe Pooh's going to be boxing in his long johns.
Yeah.
Much like Alfalfa will.
Yep.
What are you going to be wearing, Joe? Do you know?
I'm probably going to go with the Rocky shorts and a Rocky guinea tee. I'm going for the Z-Rock look.
That's very funny. Al should be wearing nothing but a G-string.
And a ballerina suit.
He should be allowed to fight in what he's comfortable in.
Right.
That should be the rules.
So he's going to have a dildo in his B?
All right with that. I think by next Monday, actually during the big-ass email over the weekend, we will announce when and where we're having our big-ass night of fights.
That's going to be excellent. The big-ass night of fights. Joe Pooh is going to take on Al Dukes in the Battle for No Respect. Of course, you got Billy Staples taking on Perinoid. And in a boxing event, a downward spiral death match.
We're probably going to maybe even have an ex-producer's bout.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And, although, I'll tell you, I'm a little nervous about Paranoid. We haven't heard from him in a while. And it looks like we're going to be doing some oil wrestling with some of the girls.
All right. So that's all tentative card subject to change.
Sure.
And we should have a venue and a date to announce very, very soon on this show.
That'll be a lot of fun. And, Al, are you ready for this night? Let's bring Al in, if he's finished his tic-tac.
Yeah, we need the venue and the date. We got the dick.
Oh. What's that even mean?
Oh, it rhymed.
No, what part rhymed?
Date and dick.
Because they both have a D, that rhymed to you?
It was a small rhyme. We could overlook that.
That's called
Al, are you ready for this fight?
I'm getting ready. Yes, I am.
Getting ready, Hal. You're buying trunks?
No, I work out at the Y. And I've been hitting
the
bag.
YWCA?
You're banging guys?
Nope. Training. I'm doing
the YMCA.
I've been doing cardio work, weight training.
Nothing against you, Al, but I hope he kills you. And here's why. So you don't bother me with that Stone Pony thing again. Would you please sign this for the Stone Pony? No.
What is this petition you're doing? You're pushing on us.
Save the stonepony.com. They're having a rally tonight, actually, for you to go down there and hang out and just show how many people want to keep the Stone Pony in Asbury Park.
Why don't you go down and suck Springsteen?
Springsteen's not going to be down there. I wouldn't do it anyway.
Yeah, right.
You know what I asked? You and Rudy started effing with me doing the show, and you'll be standing behind Joe Pooh.
God.
When I put him in the barrel earlier. Joe, I give you all the credit for coming back in.
Oh, thank you.
And I give you the blame, Fezzi, because I told you to go talk to him. Remember when I said, go talk to that guy, I'm too mad. I go out there, and he comes after me.
Huh?
What did I do wrong? I almost killed him.
If he had a gun, he would have shot me.
And you know what? I would have buried the body for him. But no problem.
I thought he was supposed to be your guy. I thought that was your guy.
I thought I talked to him already.
I thought he was your guy and Wonder Boy was mine.
Wonder Boy? He's dropping off the charts, too.
Nothing like that, Pooh. Pooh, you're back in. Because I'll tell you what, you took all the heat, you came back in, you had a couple jokes.
Thank you.
I'm going to get you therapy, though. I'm seriously going to get you therapy. I don't know what bugs you about
because he needs it.
I can't take the anti-woman stuff.
No, I love women. I just want to put them to work more than you guys.
You make no sense.
You know, you get like the old maid around the thing. Stop me, saying in his ear. Oh, hush, boy. Say it out loud if you got a problem.
No, I just told him to stop it before he digs a deeper hole for himself.
What an ugly night this was tonight.
Whenever Joe Pooh talks, Earl does the big pantomime digging of the shovel. Constantly.
Is that right, Earl?
I've never seen a guy just bury himself more and more.
Well, you saw it tonight, though, right?
Yes.
And then he followed me out there to tell him that was his character.
He's like, what did I do wrong?
Right. What did I do wrong?
And I thought you were going to put him through the wall.
I was furious tonight, Joe. And
Joe, why do you do that?
What did I do? I spent the whole early part of the night telling you how good you're doing.
Yeah, you did.
You know what else?
That's true, right?
You know what
Yeah,
else
absolutely.
said? You know what else I said to him? I go, you're screaming at one of my callers A guy who says, I love the show and I'm going to talk about my own lifestyle and be honest.
Right.
Instead of lying and act like a macho man. And I go, and yet I get no heat from you and Al on your fight.
Yeah.
No heat whatsoever.
I get a little crazy sometimes.
What is wrong with you, though?
Why are you so crazy?
Sometimes my head snaps and I just start saying stuff I shouldn't.
The thing is, you never know when to stop.
You know what?
You never know when to shut up.
All right, so he pushes me out there, so I go off. I start reading him the riot act, right? He glares up at me like I'm the high school principal. I almost lost it. You know what? Suddenly he was rebel without a cause. I go, guess what? This ain't school. You don't have to be here.
Right, yeah.
I had to pull him down the hall by his shirt.
Oh, no.
Don't touch me close. Stupid. It's no way I want to spend a word. You don't think I got enough trouble with this? I got this.
I'm gay. I have balls. I'm gay.
What did I say to you tonight when it was just me and you in the office? I go, can you believe the two younger guys,
right? Yeah,
Rory and Pooh, coming on like gangbusters. They get the business. The two older guys
are just floundering.
Yeah, chasing their own ass.
Right, and just not knowing what direction to go in, where we were amazed when he was telling me that it's the younger guys that seem to be getting it and catching on.
All right, call Al Dukes in here.
Dukes!
All right, Al Dukes, you saw the heat that me and Joe Pooh had earlier tonight?
Yes, I did.
Guess what? That's supposed to be your job, not mine.
I don't, I try not to get angry at work, but then...
Why, because you hulk out?
No, I hear just the opposite, that you're in the other room punching dolls.
No, I'm trying not to get angry, but it's...
I'd rather you taught him than go in the other room and start punching dolls. Right, he's got little Ron and Fez dolls he pulls out.
Really? Little voodoo dolls?
He's too white for it to be a voodoo doll.
Yeah, no one knows you're here, and I don't respect you.
I'll punch you right in the mouth.
Oh, you liar.
I'll punch him in the mouth.
You won't punch
not
anybody.
At work, because I don't do that at work.
You don't do work at work, is what your problem is, Al.
What do you
Here's
do
what
at
I'm
work?
trying to say. When there's heat like that, that's supposed to be your thing to handle it. This got this because you let it build up so much.
Oh.
You're the producer of the show.
Yes, I am.
But you're somehow still invisible to everyone here.
No, I do a lot of stuff behind the scenes.
Like what?
That is sometimes not always seen.
It must be behind the building, because no one's seeing it.
I say it's behind the earth. Behind the moon.
Wow.
On the dark side of the moon. He's building an iron ore mill back there somewhere, Fez, and he's trying to empty the moon.
While he's thumbing his cornhole.
No, it's things that if I didn't do it, then we would notice.
You know how invisible you are? I walked into work today, and I saw Opie walk past you and hang his coat on your head.
Well, look, Opie doesn't like me.
He thought you were a coat rack.
But I do appreciate you coming into work this week, all the days so far.
And then Devotee put his hat right on your head. And you just sat there and said, thank you, sir.
We'll see.
This is what I'm pointing out to you.
Right.
When Joe has a problem, right, you were supposed to handle it.
I will handle it.
What happened tonight? You got me in the hall. Doing what's supposed to be my commercial break when I should be relaxed, and I'm going out with Joe Poole. I turn around, I think, where's the producer of the show? I see you hiding in one corner, and this damn Billy Staples hiding in the other.
I didn't want to interrupt that.
Was I right or wrong with that?
Yes.
What? How can I be yes? Right and wrong.
You were right.
Was the way I handled it wrong?
It's scary, but I guess that's how it has to be done.
You big puss.
Now, did you not handle it, Al, because you were enjoying watching Ronnie handle it so much?
No, believe me. I turned around and I saw him and Billy in each corner like I'm the parent who beats all the children.
No, Al was aroused. He was J.O.ing while you were doing
You better not be J.O.ing when I'm disciplining one of the guys.
No, I didn't feel it was my spot to jump in there. I think I would have made it worse.
You make everything worse. Tic-tac-sack.
Tic-tac-sack. Now, when will you jump in, though, Al? Here's the thing. Joe's had problems in the past. When is it appropriate for you, as the executive producer of the show, to jump in?
I'll say this. I can't be the one who talks to Joe because I'll end up killing him. Someone else has to talk to him.
Right. I will talk to Joe. He says he doesn't respect me.
No,
But here's the thing. All right.
I'm earning the respect in the fight. Because then...
I don't think we have that much time.
Are you eventually going to have to box every guy on this show?
No.
Including Rachel, the Tenacious C?
No, but if I show it to one guy, the guy with the loudest mouth, then he'll have nothing left
What
to
are you
say.
going to do when I punch you right in the man sucker and you fall out of the ring?
All right, this on the
Shouldn't do
instant
that,
feedback.
probably.
This on the instant feedback. Al Dukes went to the Titanic School of Radio Management. Seriously, you sound like you got salt water in your lungs.
Al, could we do this? Could we do some healthy role-playing in here? And let's say, you know what Joe Poo did on the air. You know what he did wrong.
Screaming at my callers who did nothing but explain their lifestyle.
Right.
Screaming and talking over him like he's Pharrell.
Ronnie and I invite people to call in and share different things, and this guy gets berated for doing what Ronnie and I asked him to. This poor caller. And Joe won't shut up and stop doing it.
And even when I put my hand up to Joe to shut up.
Right.
And I know it's because whatever happened when you were a kid, there's something that messed up your mind, that you're anti-woman. I don't get it. But I'll tell you this, you're not doing a bit. It's not a character situation. You sound like a wife beater.
You really do. And your arguments make no sense, and you can't be told to shut up. Because you won't. So, Al, you know that's the situation. Yes. That's what Joe got in so much heat for tonight. You take him, right now, we'll act like you took him outside the studio, and you handle it how you would have.
Joe, this is called the Ron and Fez show. The fact that they even let you talk on the show, you should be grateful for. Okay? When they put the hand up, that means quit talking. Because you're talking too much, oftentimes adding nothing. So just go by that. That's what I do. I talk when it's welcome. When I see the hand up or I see Ron's going to punch a call, I pull back a little bit. I don't try to take over.
Are you done, Radio Cancer?
So don't do it anymore, or you'll find yourself sitting, smoking out in the hallway.
That's what I do anyway. What are you retarded?
Instead of...
You know what's sad? You have a six years you spent getting your master's degree in radio.
That is correct.
That's the biggest joke I've ever seen.
No, that is what is required for management these days. Master's degree.
What are you going to manage?
Joe, you don't even go to college. You dropped out.
Yeah, that's my point exactly. You're here and I didn't go to college.
But I'm going to advance in my career, and you'll have the same job forever.
Hey, your management here?
Yes.
How come somebody that's always here walked up to you today and said, hey, you know what Al Dukes is? Do you realize nobody knows who you are?
Well, they know who I am. Who doesn't know who I am? In what department was this?
Everybody here.
Not everybody here.
I saw Craig Schwab walk up to you and say, hey, do you know what Al Dukes is? And you're like, oh, I'm Al Dukes. And he's like, yeah, come on.
I know that Ken doesn't know you, though. I brought your name up with Ken.
Yeah, he doesn't know me by name.
And he scratched his head.
Your desk is literally 7 feet away from his desk. He's in the office next to you. He doesn't know your name. He knows Earl's name.
Earl's been here a little longer than I have, but he knows to say...
Nobody hides more than Earl.
Earl, did he know your name the first day? Ken Stevens.
Yeah, he said heard a lot about you.
You've been here how long? Seriously.
11 months.
11 months, and Ken Stevens doesn't know your name.
But he would say, like, if you pointed to me and say, does that guy work here? He would say yes, because he sees me a lot here.
He thought you took out the garbage. We had to remind him that you were the one that beached the sports babe, and he was like, oh, yeah, that guy. Okay, I know who he is.
No, I didn't do anything bad to the sports babe.
And he doesn't think Al is superstar, does he?
He does.
No, he knows who I am. He might not know by name, like Al. He
doesn't know
that.
what you are. That's the problem.
And Ken knows most of the interns.
To meet the man and talk to him. You got a master's degree.
Yes.
Have you ever been to lunch with him?
No. He seems very busy.
He goes to lunch every day. Everybody eats lunch.
Right. But they seem like business lunches.
Well, because he's sitting there eating a tuna sandwich and you go and hang your nuts over his shoulder. What do you think he's going to think of you?
No, I don't.
That is not a proper garnish.
I don't go around bugging and annoying people in the building, Joe.
I don't either, and I have more friends than you, and I've only been back 2 months.
No one knows who you are.
How don't they know who I am?
Who doesn't know who Joe Poo is?
No one knows who that is.
Believe me,
everyone does. And I say hi to him every day.
Believe me, I was screaming at Joe earlier, but people do like him here at the station.
Well, they don't really know him.
You mean know him what? As a person?
No,
they don't know who the name. They don't know the name Joe Poo from the radio.
They might know the name from the radio, but they don't know him in the hallway. Sometimes when they come in the office, they'll look strange. Like, is that a listener sitting here?
Who's this? Who are these people that don't know him?
People in upper management, sales.
All right, who talked to him today and said I loved the bit last night?
Jeremy.
All right, how many times has Jeremy said to you, Al, I seen what you're doing and I love it? Name me one time in 11 months. I'm honestly being honest with you right now.
Nothing in particular that he has brought up.
So the thing would be never.
Do you mean Al's radio work or his mining the moon work?
I'd be willing to bet that the words Mason and Kalinsky come up more than Al Dukes.
No. The other than
my point is this: he doesn't have respect for you.
Right.
It's starting to get into my world. You see what I do when he didn't have respect for me.
Yes.
Tonight.
See, here's what happened. This was supposed to be the role-playing bit, remember?
Yeah.
You were going to have a talk to him. You tried to talk to him about what he did wrong on the show. He turned it into the general manager doesn't even know you're alive.
All right,
and you're defending yourself.
Diamond right in on the instant feedbacks. Al, why don't you buy Ken Stevens a pinball game? Maybe he'll like you a little more. That'd be a great idea, Al. You get him a pinball machine.
No, I mean, I don't.
The only time I even remember Ken Stevens and Al Dukes being together is we were doing the show in here. Ken walked in late at night for some reason, whatever it was, while Al was trying to chug a beer, and he spilled it all over the studio. God. In front of Ken, watching through the door.
Way to go, douchebag.
That's the only time I remember seeing them in the same picture.
No, well, at the Christmas party, Ken came up to me and he said, why do you let your cross-dressing listeners come to company parties? I said, he's the producer. Yeah, come on.
No. Don't wear a gown to the Christmas party.
It was formal, he thought.
Believe me, Ken doesn't know who you are.
Yeah, he does.
You wear a NASCAR hat. You look like a redneck. He doesn't know who you are. He's a businessman. He knows people who dress like they should be in an office, not in a...
Like you in your free CBGB T-shirt? Your free one? What happened to your regular shirt that you're wearing the free ones out of the prize bin?
No, this one I wore from home today.
I like the T-shirts better that advertise spunk on it.
All right, let me ask you this. Who's going to take over Joe so I don't have to ever have that argument again? Who's the person who's going to go outside?
I am.
Yeah, right.
I don't see that working, Fez.
No, Joe's already saying it's not going to work.
You ever grab me by my shirt? I would put you through the effing coffee machine.
Oh, go ahead and do it.
I'll throw him right out of the building if I want to.
Hey,
like you did with Billy on Friday night.
Yeah, what happened there? You're going to turn in taped evidence to Jeremy Coleman, who would think you were a lunatic if you handed him a cassette.
You can't... Look, I'm at work. I can't really physically move people out of buildings.
I did. I snatched him by the shirt today. I grabbed him by the shirt.
Now,
this was my management style. Joe, I'll effing kill you, you F. F with me.
Yeah, I don't know that that's my style.
Well, then don't say, I'll throw you out of the building, because no one believes it when you say it.
Your style up to this point is to be the Sippers D. And that hasn't worked in the past.
When I say throw you out of the building, I don't mean I will physically throw you. I mean, I'll say get out.
And what do you think
And what'll
do?
happen?
If you don't get out, then I go to the next level, which is the next level of management.
Yeah, I'll tell you what that is.
What's that?
Joe, you've been a very bad boy. I'm going to bend over, and I want you to ram my butt.
That's
what would you say you do here?
That's your next level?
No, I mean, every one of your attacks is
Joe,
gay.
Stab me until you hit the prostate.
No. I try to tell...
And you're not going home, young man, until you do.
When you say you're going to go to the next level of management,
yes.
Does that mean you're going to talk to Rory?
No, I mean...
Rory, can I
the next level up?
No, I'm talking about Jeremy.
You never do.
I know. Do you realize you've never followed up on these threats? You didn't Monday with Billy, like you said you were going to. So no one believes them. They're idle.
And you had to get permission to come in here tonight. We had to call the guys in D.C. to see, is it all right to bring Alan? Yeah.
The consultants?
Once can't hurt. Just make sure it's after 10:45.
What, is the job too difficult? What, you don't have enough experience? You're not smart enough?
What I do like is you are on your way out of here soon.
Well, let me ask you this, Joe. You do all the fag jokes.
No, I won't do fag jokes. What's your job? Give me your job description.
Let me tell you this. You do all your fag jokes, and then when I kick your ass boxing, how are you going to show up on Monday and go, are you going to be, I was tired or I was feeling sick? Then you'll have nothing.
You will lose
because
the
then
fight.
If I am a fag and I kicked your ass, then a fag kicked your ass, then what do you do when you come in Monday?
Did you just come out of the closet, Rosie?
What did you just say? You're a fag?
No, that's all he ever says, is that I'm a fag. And if he truly believes that, and then I beat him boxing, how does he come in Monday and go, yeah, I lost to a fag?
Well, let's see you wait till then. Don't say stuff in the future. I want to know what you do now. Name your job.
I told you what I do.
Name your job.
It's a lot of stuff.
No, not a lot of stuff.
It's
you
a
don't
lot
get
of
hired
stuff
to do
you
a lot
wouldn't
of stuff.
understand.
What? Oh, check emails, print them out. Read newspaper.
It's
Eat a pita. J.O. Buy my Tic Tacs. Sin.
We got pitas? Because now I'm starving.
Do me a favor and buy 2 pitas.
I am just starving. I love a wrap.
I saw some wrap stuff in the trash can.
Oh, man.
When I came in.
I do not eat here. I eat at home.
I saw that little fried turkey sandwich.
Are you rat hole and turkey sands?
No. I'm not like you who you slobber everything you're eating. We can
you
tell
better
by...
not be talking to me.
No, I'm not talking. I'm talking to Joe at your desk, Fez, and he gets anything with sauce. There's mayonnaise.
What did you eat today?
Barbecue.
I saw you suck down
Someone did have mayonnaise all over my desk, and it better be mayonnaise and not man juice.
I had a salad today. And then next thing I'd like to tell you, you sucked down a Hooters burger. What do you mean you don't eat here? And I saw you give an oral to the pickle.
You were giving order to in our office?
No.
You were giving a dill?
I work in the office. I don't.
No,
it's
really.
not
Go
my
home tonight, and I want you to
table.
think about your job here. Because there's
I know
not
what
much
it
for you
is.
to do.
How about you follow me around tomorrow, Joe? See if you could keep up.
I do. I could sit on the couch along with you. There's no problem.
Because
I love
he's afraid you're going to stop short and he'll rear end you.
All right, we got to take a break because Earl's giving me bad luck. She's like this. You got to break. You just got to break. So we'll be right back. It's the Ron and Fez Show.
It's Ron and Fez. It's Ron and Fez.
This is Ron and Fez.
Obviously a major malfunction. 1027 WNEW.
Reject pile's getting full. Someone empty that.
Here is...
Take Al out of there.
Al's sleeping.
That's why it's so full.
Al's sleeping under it. He's just keeping his clothes in the reject pile.
Below the reject pile.
I heard O&A Kid was real mean to him.
Yeah, actually called him a faggot. Screamed it at him as I was walking by in the production room earlier today.
Love kids.
And Al actually tried to tell him, this is a place of business. We don't do that here. That's all we do here.
And then he got his phone number so he could call him back when he's 18.
Sure.
I hope he waits.
That's why they won't let Al near the presents. The only present he has from is anal. Al, get in here real quick.
Al calls it pin the tail on the birthday boy. Pin the tail of the birthday boy.
People curtsy for the queen. He bends over for the president.
Sick bastard. Is that your way of showing respect?
No, I don't do that.
First time putting on headphones, big man?
That had to hurt.
It caught me in a funny way.
Funny sexual?
Like a D?
No. Not the D.
I got a little bit of electronic email that has a problem with you, too. I don't know whether you've ever heard of this electronic email, Fez.
Electronic mail? That's odd.
Yeah.
Now, do you get shocked when you go to the mailbox?
No, it comes through the computer.
Really?
And now, Ron and Fez, the show of the future, brings you...
Electronic mail. Mail sent electronically.
Bizarre.
We were talking about doing that live gig in a couple of weeks, Fezzy, and the fact is we knew that the size of the club and the amount of people that wanted to come, we wouldn't be able to do it. So Al was sending out tickets to some of the big-ass card holders.
Right.
Here's an electronic mail we got. It says, Dear Ron and Fez, I feel like an idiot bothering you with this stupid problem. However, Al has made your big-ass events his own personal party by excluding people from the mailing list. He has guaranteed that certain people will have no chance of getting tickets. This is BS and needs to be fixed. I'm not asking for any special treatment, but only asking to get my big-ass mailings just like everybody else. The Mad Producer. Why didn't the Mad Producer get a chance?
He was given a chance like everyone else. I don't know what he's talking about.
The way it works is we want to make sure it was just for the big ass card holders that got these tickets. So if you're a big ass card member, you get regular emails. You get into an emailing list.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So why is the Mad Producer off the emailing list? Which guarantees you no chance of being able to come in, because that's the only way we're contacting people.
Yeah, that's the only way. I don't know what to tell him. Maybe his computer screwed up.
Oh, come on. You're being a wise ass. You know, if you weren't fighting Joe Poo, I'd make you fight him. Now, did we find out if some of the listeners can box each other?
Yes, I found out that we can do that.
Wow.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So people that listen to the show can settle things in the ring at the big-ass night of fight.
I would not mind having some grudge matches that night. I don't want just, two people fighting each other for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be an athletic thing. But if, two buddies had a fight or something or had a problem with each other, I'd love to see them fight.
Right. Or fighting over a girl.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
All right, here's the mad producer. He's calling us right now. Mad producer, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, guys, what's going on?
Hey.
Hey, listen, yesterday you had kind of mentioned it, for a second.
Right.
And Al was in his studio, and he said that he will definitely not be going to the fight.
Yeah, how do you come up with that, Al?
Yeah. Well, he didn't get his email, he says, so he's definitely not coming to the fight.
Why did I get my emails, Al?
I don't know what your computer's
Al, you're
problem
such a lying
is.
little sack.
You really are a lying little sack.
You'd be annoying there anyway.
Why would I be annoying?
Just, trying to get all the
He's just going to be a member of the
What are you
audience.
going to do, sit on my head? No.
How the hell is he going to bother anybody if he's in the audience?
I'm sure he would make his presence known. I'm the mad producer.
If he's there playing the clarinet, he would be annoying. If he's just there watching, that means he's just an audience member.
So you have a right to choose who's going to come to these events and not.
That's not the way it's supposed. That's not the way it's supposed to work, Al.
And you know that.
Yeah, but if I can sense somebody being a problem, why even?
All right, so you did this on purpose.
So you're admitting it now. You did exclude me.
You don't have to be at every one of these
What
events.
if Joe Poo picks?
I'm not asking to be at every one of them. I'm asking to be put on the mailing list and just receive my emails just like everybody else. I'm not asking to be invited to the studio. I'm not asking for any special treatment.
Just to be treated like any other big-ass club member.
That's it.
All right, hold on, man, producer. Now, Al, what if he, and I didn't want to bring it up in case Joe doesn't want to, but what if Joe said, this is a guy I want in my corner? You don't know. You can't keep people out of the event. You don't know what's going on there.
Well, like you said, it's a small club. If there are certain people, I think...
It's a huge club.
But if there's certain people I think are going to be a pain in the ass, why should I have them in the audience?
Hey, John, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, John.
Hey, guys, big ass hawk card holder 7260. Got a question. Thank you.
Yeah.
Listen, I got a grudge. Can I bring my ex-wife in and just beat the living daylights out of her in the ring?
Well, I mean, she'd have to come in herself.
Right, she'd have to want to fight you.
We're just not going to let you beat up your ex-wife.
Oh, all right. Well, thanks anyway.
Yeah, nice try.
All right.
Is that Billy? Hey, Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, what's up? Sorry, hold on. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I didn't get any notification about the emailing thing either. I got one afterwards saying that it was too late, but I never got
How could that happen, Al?
I have no idea why that would happen.
I don't know. I didn't get it. Didn't get my chance.
All right. Hold on, Mike. I want you to talk to some of these people off the air, Al.
Okay.
Because I don't want anybody to be bad. This is a happy show about making people happy. We're going to go out and do this whole big night of fights for people. It should be a fun thing.
And if people sign up for their big ass card at WNEW.com, they got to get put on the mailing list.
Yeah, they got to be on the mailing list. Everybody should get a chance for this.
That's part of the membership.
Hey, Mark, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddy.
Big ass card holder 2449.
Hooah, hooah, hooah.
Hey, 2449.
I'm 15, and nowhere in any of the mailings that were sent to the big ass card holders did it say that the event is 21 and over.
Well, it's a club.
Yeah, so I'll give my tickets to the Mad Producer.
That sounds like a deal.
Wow.
There you go. Billy, handle that. Line 3, line 2. Hold on, let me get the Mad Producer back on. Hey, Mad Producer, did you hear that?
That's very cool. Thank you.
All right.
I'll see you guys there.
That's between them, Al. It's got nothing to do with us.
All right.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't like the guy being there.
You send tickets to a 15-year-old?
Yeah, where did that come from?
How can I tell by a name and address?
But here's the thing. Why would somebody have a chance to be a card holder when all the stuff we're ever going to do is going to be at clubs?
Always.
It's going to be very rare that we're going to have events for 15-year-old children. Boys, anyway.
As much as we wish.
Those events are just at your house, Al. Remember that.
Yeah, remember. Good one. More gay jokes.
Yes.
Yeah, gay jokes, exactly.
He uses that to make fun of you.
Yeah, over and over again. Same crap.
What do you want, Chinese jokes?
They don't apply. That would be ridiculous to give you a Chinese joke.
Plus, I don't even know if you have any, do you?
You got a couple Chinese jokes. Al, you're a chink.
All right.
All right, you know what? We'll let you put together a couple of Chinese jokes for Al. You think you can pull that off?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, ready? Here we go.
Oh, Al, wanna sucky sucky the D?
All right, now that's a Chinese joke that was funny.
Yeah, but it's gay. It's the same thing, though.
I
It's
know,
gay.
but it's Chinese. Hold on.
You want to bind your feet like little Chinese girl? He binds his D with his feet.
That's funny stuff.
What?
Al.
I don't think it's very.
Are you
It's
saying
Chinese?
Are you
material.
saying he binds his D and his feet?
Oh, I think he said he binded him with his feet.
Oh.
So that's cute, Al. He's doing Chinese material.
Yeah, but it's
you
still-
said he didn't have any, but he's doing
It's
it.
still gay related. The D he always mentioning.
Ladies and gentlemen, next funny comic come our way to Chinatown to see us. It's Mr. Joe Poo.
Ah, but you know, has a get up, Mr. Jumpo.
Hello. Oh, want me take you picture? Then me give you sake? Me name Alka Dukes.
This #1 super funny show.
How's this, Joe? Want me knock you out in club? Beat your ass? Then you will have nothing to say come Monday?
Oh,
What's
Al
that?
being a tough guy.
What's that, Amina?
What's that, Amina?
Wookie Al come down the blocky
You'll have.
with his eyes pinned back from all the spunk.
Cute stuff, Al.
Yeah, it'll be great on Monday when it doesn't mean anything.
It ain't this Monday. It's Monday.
I know. What does
It's
Monday
not-
mean?
When's the fight? Like in the 22nd?
Yes, it is.
Well, then, you know.
Did you try to move it up to the 8th?
No, but I'm saying that Monday, he's going to have nothing to say.
Is that your Chinese Gay New Year?
No, that's my fortune. It's my fortune cookie to you, Joe.
What's that mean, Al?
His ass.
His future will be being beaten.
You
What?
are a man of words.
Word. He's a man of one word.
#1 super funny bubblegum hour show with your host Joe Poo.
Albert Dukas, official aminal of the Chinese New Year and dildos.
That's cute, Al.
No, they're stupid.
I bet it would kill in
It's Year of
Chinatown.
the dildo?
Yes. it's-
I had no idea.
Right, that's why Al's leading the parade this year.
How's that workout schedule going, Joe?
What's that mean?
Are you preparing for your fight?
This isn't Chinese humor.
What's funny about that, Al?
Yeah, you chink.
It's funny because he's still out there smoking constantly, eating the bad food. You have no stamina. You'll have no stamina that night. Nothing.
Oh,
That's not funny, Al.
Wookie Albert Dukesy.
I'm not trying to do comedy.
Oh,
I'm
good then. You're succeeding.
I'm just telling.
Thank God you're succeeding then.
He prepares for fight by Suki Pishi.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's stupid.
It is because he's. I can't wait till that following Monday. If you show up, because I know you're into not showing up to your work.
What are you talking about?
Could someone get the song Come Monday? Because I'm tired of hearing it.
Seriously. Al, you make me want to hit you, and I'm not even involved in this. All right, hold on. Here's Rick. Rick, you're on Ron and Fez.
What? Hey, guys.
Hey, buddy.
What do you call Al and a gay Chinaman?
What's that?
Shoe man chew.
See, they don't all have to be gay jokes. They can be Chinese jokes.
Yeah, but they still have gay as the subject. They're just doing it in that voice.
You Reiki?
You're right, Key. Hey, Jeff, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah, what's up? I got a question for Mr. King College.
Yeah.
That's Dukes.
Yeah.
Yo, when did you decide who gets these cards? Because I rushed home when he was dropping hints. You said the first 300 people, and I got you the email by 9:50 on the 18th. Was that too late?
Yeah, why didn't he get one?
I had a lot of requests.
Yeah, but did you just go in order or just pick random? You said the first 300.
Right. I went in order.
And you're telling me by 9:30 that night I didn't get it?
It's very possible. That's right. You would have gotten them if you were one of the first 300, just like the email said.
Oh, that's a real Charlie Chan mystery.
Sounds like you opened up the wrong fortune cookies.
But why would I pick you? I don't even know anything about you.
I don't
To
know,
decide you don't get tickets.
This up, man. I rushed home.
Why do you get
The
to
guy
pick?
wants to be there. Jeff wants to be there.
No, I'm an unhappy fan. I used to be so happy listening to the show. Now I'm miserable.
You know what? You know what? I'm going to give you a pair of tickets.
Oh,
Wow.
I love you, man. That's great.
All right, you know
I'm
why?
afraid to give my number. He's going to ban me.
No, I'm going to have Billy.
Yeah, exactly.
You can trust Billy. Because you know what, Fuzz? This is my thing in life, and I know it seems crazy in this business. I don't want unhappy listeners.
Right, you should
I
see
want to
me
make
smile
people
right now.
happy.
I'm so happy.
What is wrong with that, Al? We make people happy.
Oh, man, it's great.
All right, hold on,
yeah, but
Jeff.
Pooh better beat him bad. I mean, if I go to... All right, we'll...
All right, now I can't make life happen for you.
All right, this is good enough. Thanks so much, man.
Right. That's up to Joe.
You no worry. Me got to this.
Are you still doing Chinese humor at Al's expense?
Al eats guy. And his boy hungry and our raider.
He does what?
He does what? Let's try it again.
Al eats a guy. And his boy hungry and our raider.
Then he's boy hungry an hour later.
He eats a guy and then his boy hungry an hour later.
Now I'm starving. Seriously, why can't we ever sit down for Chinese food around here?
Ever.
All right, I'm just going to go through a lot of these people that are mad. Hey, Mike, you're on Run and Fez?
Hey, Mike. Yeah,
what can we
Mike,
do
go
for
ahead,
you?
pal.
What's up?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just gave that guy tickets, but I never even got a chance.
How did you never get a chance?
You never sent me the email at all.
All right, hold on. Try to talk to line one. I don't want anybody mad about this. I want everybody happy. Hey, Ted. Ted, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey, Ted.
Hey, boys. Hi, Fed. You guys are missing a point, too. Producer said he's treated like his own, right? Duke says, why should I let this guy in? Why should I have somebody in the audience?
I know. Why is Al getting to choose?
Yeah, he's
I'm
treated
glad
like
the mad producer is going to be there. You know why? He's going to be playing with. He's going to be playing with. I know, it's like the Frito Bandito song with this guy.
There you go.
Thanks a lot. The mad producer is going to be in your kitchen that night. He's going to be making you think.
It won't even be on my mind.
You choosy for gay man floozy.
I'll tell you, he's got some funny Chinese material.
And you said all he could do is gay jokes.
Hey, Mark, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey, for our Duke, every year is Year of the Cock.
Ah!
It's the year of the cock, Al Dukes.
Uh-oh, this cock's still alive!
Al, stop making those noises.
Oh, now he limps.
Rissy has poopy on it.
I don't even know what he's saying. I know it's not funny, but I don't know what he's saying. Hey, Tom, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey, Tommy, what's up, guys? 5327.
All right, buddy.
Hey, listen, man, I've never, ever gotten an email from Al Dukes, ever. And it really pissed me off because I've listened to your show even when you guys are out late at night. I tape your show every single day. I love you. I love the show. Yeah, and it's not even having an opportunity. And first, when I got my big ass card, I had requested several times, but I never received it.
All right, Al, this big ass thing has been a problem.
And I call your show all the time. It's not like I'm a guy that calls once in a while. I'm Tommy V. I call all the time. I contribute to the show as best I can. I'm not as well known as some of the other people, but still. I always tell you to get the big knife, Ron.
That's an oldie but a goodie.
I know that. Remember, this was the big thing that used to make Billy cry. That's when I actually used to talk to him.
So we quit playing it.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I've been so pumped. I've been thinking about this for so long to go. I'm really pumped.
He wants to be there, Al.
So I call all the time.
All right, I'm giving you a pair of tickets.
What?
Buddy.
Wow, congratulations,
Hey, thanks
Bob.
a lot. I really appreciate that, Ron. I really do appreciate it. I think I deserve it.
All right. Now, Al, why am I dealing with all this stuff?
No, a lot of people do deserve them, but I can't fit every listener into the club.
The club seats like 750. I know you said the first weekend you had thousands of...
Yes. Way too many responses to handle everybody. So that's
why make that a bad thing?
No, it's a good thing, but that's, the people are coming back at me now, and I'm not sure why.
So why are you getting to pick the people that come? Why are you hand-selecting this audience?
All right, here's another problem. Hey, Greg, you're on Run of Fez.
Yeah, hi, I'm 16. I'll give the tickets to somebody who needs them.
Al, why are teenagers getting the tickets?
Because there was no way for me to tell.
You know what? Guess what? You have a computer, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get information with people when they sign up, where they live,
right,
their age. Why not send it out to people that are able to do it?
Right.
I don't mind kids getting cards, but why not know who they are?
I don't know.
And why wasn't there like a 21 or over thing on this deal?
It was something that I guess I forgot about at the time when I did the things.
No.
Not the detail guy.
Sounds like Al's trying to pick up young soldier boys.
All right, Billy, talk to that kid and, make him a trade.
All right, do something with him, Billy. Legal.
Let me take a break here, Fezzy.
All right.
877-692-1027, the Ron and Fez Show.
Ron, Fez, 1027, WNEW.
Al, you ever sleep with two guys in a 24-hour period?
Have you ever got it up once in a 24-hour period?
Go ahead, say it again. See what happens to you.
Have you ever got it up more than once in a 24-hour period?
Why don't you say it in my face?
All right, you two. Friday.
Save it for a week from tomorrow.
He's trying to make out with him.
Hey, Al.
Maybe it ain't working, Joe.
Al?
No.
Al, maybe you crossed the line here tonight.
Why is that?
You're getting him upset. Look, he's leaning up against you.
What, are you going to punch me at work?
Trying to make out with him.
Yeah,
Al,
bitch.
Because you'll see on Friday.
Al, you made
your ass.
Al, you made it personal.
And you're very soft. I can feel it in your body.
Al. Now we got to stop this thing. We're having a nice show.
Right.
You guys are boxing for a reason.
Joe,
you got somewhere to go?
Come stay by me, Al.
So I'm going to do what's called training, which is what you should be doing.
All right.
Training, Joe.
Excuse me, too. Can I get back to our show, the Ron and Fez Show?
Thank you.
Billy, you're on Ron and Fez.
And drinks are on the house. What's up, Billy?
Hey, how come when Al Duke stands up to Joe Pooh, you cut him off ASAP, but when Joe Pooh gets on Al Dukes, you let him go on for 10 minutes?
Did I do that, Fez? Maybe I did that.
Where'd he go, Al Duke? Stand up to that guy.
I was in his face. He didn't do anything.
All right,
Billy,
Al.
here's the situation. It actually started getting physical in here, and Ronnie and I couldn't do the show.
Here's my prediction for next Friday.
But was that Al's fault?
And I felt...
Pooh is down. Pooh is down.
All right, bring Al back in.
I felt Al's muscles when he was, over here. I just grabbed his arm.
You just want Al to win.
And I was like, wow, that's kind of impressive, Al, with your muscles.
Right.
Al, did I do that to you? Did I... No, can I, Al, can I ask you a favor here? Don't do that in front of Joe.
I'm not making out with him. I'm just touching his
Go ahead.
muscle.
He won't have sex with you
Hey,
either.
if he was Triple H, I would...
All right. Can I please do my show, Allie?
Sure.
I would love to do the Allie, what she thinks, what she wants thing. No wonder Opie dumped her.
We got to bring in Al Duke.
Al? Please don't break my big gay heart.
I don't want this being my intro.
It's your theme song.
I don't want a theme song.
There's a timer on the board. I don't know what to do. It just seems to go off.
Did I cut you off when you were getting into something? If I did that, I'm wrong.
No, I'm not.
It started getting physical.
Right, and I don't fight at work.
Because you're a pussy.
But, I mean, is this a situation where you normally take a lot of crap, and then when you finally were winning, I stopped you and Fez stopped you?
Yeah, I mean, I was standing up a little bit there, but I understand I'm one who's not going to fist fight in the studio either.
Let's go outside.
This is why we have set up boxing, Joe.
Because you're a pussy.
So
you can't street fight.
So I can punch you in front of
when
a
I
whole
knock
bar
you out,
full of people
when I
instead of
knock
just
you out, the gloves will come off, and I'm going to shove my fist in your face a couple more times
you
to
knock me
remind you
out.
not to step up to me and work.
How are you
Because I'm
knocking
going to take
me out?
you down, and you won't
With
want to
what
show your face
power?
here again.
I'm not sure you're going to get up from the corner at the end of a round.
Faggot.
All right, now, I know a lot of people always go, oh, this is a work or what. No, it's not. It's a real thing.
I know.
And
I wish you could see Joe Blue's face.
I want to say this. The last guy, Billy, maybe he was right. Maybe after all this time, as soon as Al got a little bit of an advantage, I stopped him. And for that, well, I can't say I'm sorry. But for that, I was wrong. I was wrong.
What, Fonzie?
Wrong. But I shouldn't have done that.
Well, there'll be no stopping it on February 22nd.
Yeah, now you're saying that.
No stopping it then.
And then what happens when you lose? Nothing?
Nothing?
You
How am I
cheated?
losing?
You're going out of the ring.
And, Allie, let me just point this out to you. Rubbing Al down in front of Joe, that's the kind of cruelty we've been talking about
I
all
am
night.
not rubbing him down.
It was
I
the perfect
just
example.
basically-
You started fawning over
I said,
Joe
this is
Pooh's
a
opponent.
Wait a second. I have to stand up for myself because the abuse has just taken me over the top. They were getting physical, as you just stated.
Right.
And I was putting my arm here to kind of get Al, like a line between Al and Joe. And when I did, I touched Al's
Who do you
arm, and I
think's
was like,
gonna win?
wow.
Who's going to win?
Based on touching it.
Based on touching, you know what?
Because that's how Freddie Pacheco decides.
No, I don't know, because honestly, I really think it's going to be a good fight, because Joe has the advantage of being the younger, I'm not as old as Al, but Al doesn't smoke, doesn't drink. Joe goes out and smokes and drinks, and I think it's going to be a good fight. I
Drinks
really do.
too much, and you're saying he's soft because of what happened.
Right, so you bring it right back to the Whiskey D.
Yeah.
The way.
I think it's going to be a good fight.
Nice, you took us around town and got us right back to Whiskey D.
I can't believe the show's over because I feel like it's just about ready to start. Al, what is it? We got something that we got to push?
Yeah, I just wanted
say
to...
Come on in, Alan, you do it.
The next 3 people that call Billy will get a pair of tickets to see Zebra at the Downtown in Farmingdale, Long Island tomorrow night.
All right, so give us a call, 877-692-1027, if you want to see Zebra at the Downtown.
In Farmingdale, that's tomorrow night.
Al.
Great show.
Is Allie going to be in your corner?
I really didn't have anyone in my corner, but I don't know. She likes to
Would
wear
you
the
like
arm
me to be in your corner?
A
I could
fag
use
and a slut.
Confidence builder, muscular.
What do you want to do, Allie?
You know what? I might just have to take you up on that, Al.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh.
What an insult. What a slap in the limp face of Joe Pooh.
Whoop-dee friggin' do.
I'm also probably not even going to need water, so don't worry about it.
All right.
We'll have plenty of spunk in jars.
I'll say this, Allie, if nothing else, you proved every theory Fez and I had
Well,
tonight.
he's been being
Satan,
mean all
you're
night.
the-
What do you want me to do? Want me to just sit back and take it? No, I'm going to retaliate.
No,
It's
just keep
just
talking
the
and bore us to death.
Darkest, blackest heart I can imagine.
Yep, that's me, evil bitch.
Yep.
Live from Long Island, Ron and Fez's Big Ass Nights of Fights.
To start off our main event, Ronnie, in the tradition of the United States of America, we're going to bring out a young lady to sing the national anthem. Downtown, please welcome Nicole Scavone. Hi, Nicole.
So
doing?
Thank you, Nicole Scavone, for our national anthem.
All right, Fezzi.
This is it, the main event. It's everything we've been waiting for. These guys been going at each other for months now. They finally get the chance to settle it in the ring. Introducing first, from Woodbridge, New Jersey, 5'11", 165 pounds, and 5 pumps. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the downtown, the fabulous Al Dukes. Oh, no.
Game is a cricket.
I'm gay.
What did Al say?
I'm gay.
I'm sorry, Al, what?
I'm gay.
I couldn't make that out.
I'm gay.
One more time.
I'm gay.
Right, okay.
I think it takes a lot of balls for him to come out of the closet tonight.
He wanted everyone in Farmingdale to know first.
All right.
And Ronnie, his opponent from Bayonne, New Jersey. 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 210 pounds, and 3 packs a day, Joe Poo. Something going on already.
Uh-oh. No, you can't do it. No, you can't do this, darling. Not in the ring.
Wait a minute. The young lady has hit the ring. The young lady has hit the ring. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
She's letting the puppies breathe. No.
The puppies have breathed.
Escort her out of the ring.
Please. Please. We can't have bare-breasted women in the ring.
Not again. Don't you do.
Oh. You were warned.
No.
You were told. And the puppies have breathed yet again. It's completely out of hand.
How many times we have to beg them not to do that? Over and over.
Please, do not do that.
All right, the judges a 10, a 10, and a 9.7.
From the gay guy.
All right, the referee, Steve Miller.
Steve Miller, let's hear it for him tonight. Doing a great job during the entire big-ass night of fights. Thank you, Steve. He's making sure the equipment is on. He's going to give instructions in the middle of the ring. This is your main event, Al Dukes versus Joe Poo.
Both fighters looking each other over, Fezzi.
The crowd seems split. The fighters were ready to go and forgot they still had their robes on.
Al Dukes wearing that Superman shirt of his.
Wow, does that look really gay?
Joe Poo, dressed in black, like Johnny Cash, his idol. They are ready.
Final instructions. Both fighters ready. Waiting for the signal from the referee.
There we go.
The main event is underway.
Oh, Pooh catches him right up. Joe Pooh is rocking him.
Pooh going for haymakers. Al Dukes fell down. Al Dukes got caught in the top of the head and is down. Seconds into this. Seconds into it. Joe Pooh snorting like a bull out there.
Al Dukes wandering to the corner. Can he finish? All right, he's giving him a standing 20 count.
Standing 20 count. Ronnie.
Joe Pooh rocked his ass.
Look at Al Dukes' eyes, Ronnie. They are glazed over. They are incredibly glazed over.
What?
Joe Pooh pacing.
He's ready to go on.
Joe Pooh pacing in his corner like a caged lion. Al Dukes gets the go-ahead from referee Steve Miller to continue. Oh, my gosh.
Joe Pooh headhunting again.
Joe Pooh.
Al Dukes is down again.
Al Dukes is down again. He's down in a corner. And Joe Pooh is getting only angrier. The more time Al Dukes spends on his back, the more pissed Joe Pooh's getting.
Al Dukes getting another standing 20 count.
You better stand up and fight or he'll kill you.
Can you go on, Al? Al is ready to go on.
Al says yes. The referee says yes. And they're back again. Joe Pooh.
He's down. Oh!
Joe Pooh won't let him up.
Shit.
Joe Pooh won't let him up.
I think that was 5. Oh! Oh, Al's leaving. Al.
What has happened, Ronnie? What's going on? Joe Pooh.
All right, Al, remember we're in the air. We're in the air. All right, we're trying to make this thing happen. It looked like, Al, you went down and Joe kept hitting you?
Yeah, what the hell is that? I was on the ground. I got hit while I was on my knees and my back.
All right, that's the end of round one. Get all covered back
up.
up.
Get his stuff over to him. That is the end of round one. Al Dukes hit the ground several times during that round, during the first round. And every time he tried to get up, Pooh hit him again.
All right.
Unbelievable.
Get some water for Joe. Joe, there's no hitting.
Water, Pooh. All right.
There's no hitting once a guy goes down.
Oh, my gosh. You know what? I still don't see any respect on Joe's part. I'm still not sensing any respect.
Fezzi, we wanted a fair fight. I did have to shove the ref when he tried to start a disqualification.
Exactly.
That's a word I don't want to hear. But we did.
We don't want to hear the DQ.
No.
Unless we're going to Dairy Queen after the show.
Unless maybe the ref has 40 minutes of killer material he'd like to keep the rest of the night going for.
Yes, if he'd like to entertain the crowd.
Maybe he has a sweet in his pants he wants to pop out.
Or just hang out in a sucky bed.
Other than that, splash some water in the faggot's face. He's going back out there.
Now,
I ain't a miracle worker. I need some help up here.
We're taking some time here between rounds because at the end of the last round, Al Dukes became so frustrated, he pulled off his headgear, tore off his own gloves, and threw them at Joe.
Was that a strategy, Al?
Can we get the headgear back? Thank you.
No, it's just pissed off. You don't hit. That's not boxing. That's your street fighting that you're trying to turn this into.
Here's my suggestion. If you're pissed off, hit him. Hit him now.
All right, how many people think Joe Pooh took the first round? You put that top down, honey. You put that top down. No! I'm not going to tell you again. I'm not going to tell you again.
We keep getting flashed.
All right. Here's his mouthpiece back.
All right. We're getting Al Dukes calmed down. We're getting ready for a second round. Joe Pooh going to town.
fighters are heading in. Referee Steve Miller has warned Joe Poo. A very strict warning, Ronnie.
That's a warning.
It's just a warning, that's all. All right. My gosh. Waiting word for the referee.
Ready when you are, buddy.
All right, give me the signal, Steve Miller, referee. We'll start round 2.
There's Al throwing an uppercut.
Al just hit his head on the roof.
Al missing with another one. Al feeling him. Joe headhunting again.
Yep. Al swinging wildly this time, a little more offense. Pooh spun Dukes around. Joe, big swings, big misses. Was the cooling off period too much for Joe Pooh? Did he lose his anger?
Joe's landed some bites. Oh, it's a push down.
They're both down. Oh, man. Both fighters went down.
Tackle. And Al Dukes threw a cheap shot. Al Dukes threw a cheap shot.
Al Dukes with a big rabbit punch as both men lay on the canvas. Al Dukes blocks Pooh with a rabbit punch. We need a towel.
Bar towel.
Bar towel.
A bar towel out there. One of the fighters had to orgasm. Now you're talking, Al Dukes.
All right.
Now you fight like you're from Long Island.
Quick check of the equipment. And we are going to finish this roundup. Golly.
Joe Pooh, he started out strong, Fuzzy, but he does look like he's blowing up.
He's starting to get ready. You can see him huffing and puffing.
Let's go. Joe is missing with those roundhouses, and he connected within the first one. There's one. Al Dukes in trouble. Al Dukes in trouble, dances out of it. Another knockdown, or was that a slip?
Was that a slip or a knockdown?
He's staying down. All right, let's get up and finish that round.
Joe Pooh really looking like he needs some air over there in his corner. Al Dukes.
Here they go. Oh! Al Dukes goes down at the bell.
That was the bell. That was the bell ending the second round. Saved by the bell. Al Dukes saved by the bell.
Al, you're just going to sit there for a second? All right. Al's going to sit and think between rounds.
All right. Al Dukes in the lotus position for some reason in his corner. Make sure Pooh gets some water.
My unofficial tally, Fezzi, has Al Dukes being knocked down 6 times, pushed down once.
Seems like more.
And there was maybe a slip. And then Al started to point at what we now refer to as the paranoid knee.
Oh.
Like I got hit so hard in the head, my knee hurts.
Joe Pooh, Al Dukes, it's gone 2 rounds so far. And, by the way, everyone, this is the longest Joe Pooh.
Oh, look at this. Opie. Joe Pooh. A hit off that sweet tobacco.
What are you doing? That's like giving Popeye spinach. Opie hits Joe Pooh a big drag of a cigarette.
All right, we go into the last round.
The final round. Both fighters ready. This one is going to go the distance. Give us the word rap, and we will start the third and final round. Who's
There's
round
Pooh
this
headhunting
day?
again.
Not holding anything back this round.
Oh, Al Dukes goes off.
Al tried to find some safety in the ropes and found another Joe Pooh punch.
Oh! Al
Nice
Dukes
body
landed
shot.
one.
Going at it.
Will
Touching each
Al
other out.
last this fight? Al is on the bicycle. He's dancing.
Joe Pooh definitely doesn't have much air left. Maybe that cigarette was a bad idea.
Maybe.
20/20 hindsight.
Oh!
What happened? What happened? I've never seen a body bend that way. What the hell?
Al Dukes. You got knocked the out.
He is out. He is still
It's
down.
over. It's over.
I've never seen a body bend that way as Joe Pooh knocks out Al Dukes. Running. 35 seconds into round 3. 35 seconds into round 3.
There
Joe
he is.
Pooh.
He's up off the turf. Give it to him. It's Al Dukes.
Al Dukes, nice fight, buddy. Oh my gosh. Knocked off his feet onto his ass. Again, 35 seconds into the third round.
All right.
Joe Pooh declared the winner.
I want to know who took the wallet off of Al Dukes when he was laying unconscious. That's not fair.
His library card was in that.
In the third round, your winner, Joe Pooh.
Joe Pooh, baby. Al Dukes still a little groggy. Still a little groggy in the center of the ring.
Ron and Fez, 1027 WNEW.
The other big fight of the night, Al Dukes versus Joe Pooh. Joe Pooh won that one, I believe, Fezzy, and this is unofficial, 7 knockdowns.
Wow. You're not going to see that in a lot of prize fights.
I will say this.
Usually they stop him after, what, the first 6? How's it work?
I never saw a guy that technically, it could be said, has a glass head. Joe Pooh had one punch, and it was just a big haymaker, Fez. Coming from his heels, big roundhouse, into Al's head. Every time that thing connected with Al Dukes' head, Al folded like an old army cot.
It looked like someone taking a sledgehammer to an ice sculpture.
Wait a minute, here's Al's head getting smashed once. And down he goes.
That was it. I remember. I told everyone, be careful in the ring. If you have bare feet, don't step on any of Al's head.
He can't take a punch. Here's what I don't understand about Al Dukes. He's never seen dope in his life.
Never.
He can't F more than 5 pumps.
True.
He can't fight. He's never been in a fight until the other night was his first.
Mm-hmm.
And he's from Jersey? Are we sure that he's not from Utah?
He might be an Osmond. We need to check on his papers.
I don't know where he went to school. Every day at my school there was a fight.
There was a fight and there was dope.
He went to the School of Hard Seas.
It just doesn't seem to me that he's from New Jersey.
And, along with that, grew up in the area. Can't find his way anywhere on a subway. His first 3 months here, cried at night.
Right.
If we tried to put him on a subway.
But however, always pulls the train.
That's true. Joe, I guess you get to say whatever you want for the rest of your life.
Now, does this mean that Al's gay because Joe won? I'm not sure what the stipulations were.
You can't come popping in here as gay as a cricket.
Joe, here's the weird thing about Joe Pooh. We were right. He never trained at all. He didn't have any kind of cardiovascular. He made no boxing sense. But the fact is, you got it done. And like Al Davis said, just win, baby. So you can't bitch at a guy for getting the job done.
Joe Poo went into that fight. I've never seen that face on Joe Poo before in my life. He looked like a snorting bull out there.
He looked like Butch from the Little Rascals.
His face was all scrunched up. I'll give you the wink when I'm going to let him have it.
What were you, like 11 seconds into that the first time you knocked Glasshead down?
Yeah, he hit the ground, and I was like, what the hell's going on? I felt like the strongest man in the universe.
I know your problem is now you'll start picking fights with real people.
Here's the thing, and I guarantee
you got too much confidence.
All right, you had those, I don't know what ounce gloves they are, but they were big gloves. They weren't pro gloves. They were amateur gloves.
Right, yeah.
I don't know whether they're like 10 ounces.
They were bigger. They were just below the 16 ounce, whatever that size is.
So
14 ounce?
Probably 12 ounce, I think.
Okay.
At that size. We can check on that. So those are big gloves. They're not like Tyson uses.
Right.
Also, everybody had big headgear. I'm guaranteeing you, Joe, that you couldn't knock your sister down like as many times as you knocked Al down.
I don't think so. I've punched her in the head without a glove.
All right, there were 14-ounce gloves. Those things are heavy just to swing.
Al has no center of gravity whatsoever. A breeze could come along and knock him off his toes. Not that you're just a breeze, Joe Poo. You did a great job.
It was a very, very bizarre night all the way around. Joe, we can't take anything from you. You always said, I'm going to kill him, and you did.
You used to sit there on your fat ass in the office smoking a cigarette saying, I got it, I got it.
In between the second and third rounds, when Opie, who literally was as happy could be that this whole situation happened with Al Dukes, came over, put a cigarette in Joe's mouth. Joe started smoking it. The place went crazy. If I was Al then, I would have cried.
I got so much energy from that double camel he put in my mouth.
Like Underdog super energy pill or something.
I think he dipped it in some black tar heroin so you could relax. It was a bizarre night.
It was really, really weird. And Joe Poo, you did exactly what you said you were going to.
I'm just glad everyone from our staff won.
Well, not everybody.
Glasshead did not make it through the night.
All but one of our producers won.
Right. I said everyone that works on our staff.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Well, that part we can't fight. Now, here's what I'm asking you, Fez.
Yeah.
What is Al Dukes going to be able to do when Joe starts his crap now?
I don't know, because it was the battle for no respect. The whole idea was Joe gets beat by Al, and Al shuts him up.
Right.
That was the whole theory behind Al's motivation going into this fight. Now, how does he say anything but, what can I get you, Mr. Pooh? Do you need a drink, Mr. Pooh?
I'd like that.
All right, let's bring Al in here.
And bring me a drink.
I bet he won't.
Where's his big gay heart song? There we go.
I'm gay. I'm gay.
Bring my big glass, Joe.
You can't come popping in here as gay as a cricket.
How you feeling today, Al Dukes?
Not bad. A little sore. Just from, I guess, doing the physical activity a lot that night.
Oh, careful. Careful, you hit your head on that mic.
Al, you went down, 11 seconds into the fight?
Yes, I did.
Did you know you had a glass head?
No.
Al, be careful.
I'd never been hit in my head before, so I really had no idea what was going to happen.
Next time you get in a fight, you think maybe throwing a couple punches might be a good idea? Ducking some punches and then throwing your own?
I was able to duck a couple, and then I would try to get in a body shot.
Now, Al, are you even supposed to be here? I thought this was Loser Leave Town.
Yes.
I thought it was Loser Leaves the Show, WNEW, the whole works.
I talked to a friend of mine who was a doctor, and I go, I've done a lot of these kind of fights before, and I've never seen a guy, every time he gets tagged, goes down, and he goes, maybe Al had head injuries as a child.
Oh, is that the case?
Not that I'm aware of. I've never been hit in the head. So that first one, 11 seconds into it, really caught me off guard because I did not know what to expect.
You lost all focus then and you never got it back.
Right, I went down.
I mean, eye focus.
Your eyes were in a really weird place. They, got four sides white and then got stuck there like you couldn't blink.
Now, also, we went walking out and kind of distracted the referee, and got Al at least a 20 count because I didn't want the damn night to be over. But I honestly think that if it went fair, that would have been over in 11 seconds. Like Max Schmeling laying on his ass.
Well, the ref held up fingers, and I was able to tell him how many fingers he had, so I was fine to continue.
He was flipping you off much like the crowd, Al.
So then I was able to continue.
I know they got some Windex to wash his face so that the glass wouldn't streak. Al, be careful. You put your headphones on too tight, that glass head's going to shatter.
This is all Al was hearing at the fight.
Crystal Dukes.
No bluebird.
He said to me, get rid of the birds and maybe I can fight. One time, Joe Pooh hit him so hard, I honestly think he damaged Al's uterus.
Really?
Yes.
I told you I would.
Yeah.
Have you seen your gyno, Al?
No, I don't have a uterus.
Oh, no.
I'm gay.
They lost it, Ronnie.
See, I punched him in the chin, but it's rough there because it gets a normal workout every day.
Now, balls?
Yeah.
Okay. Al,
the other heavy bag with his chin.
Al, the other situation is, you look at this now, this was going to be your chance to get respect from Joe Pooh. What are you going to do now that this kid who works for you not only whipped your ass, but literally humiliated you in front of all those people?
Well, I never thought it was going to be a thing where, look, I'm not going to fight at work, so he can't whip my ass at work. But I thought...
You didn't have to.
If I showed him, even showing up, I thought was enough to get a little bit of a respect from him.
Yeah, right.
What? You got pummeled. If you went toe-to-toe with them, and it came down to the judges at the end of the third round, then maybe Joe would have said, you know... I'm a thorn in this guy's side. I'm a pain in his ass. But you know what? He fought me toe-to-toe.
So what?
We don't even have that.
You're looking for respect for showing up?
Yeah, and I hung in there. I took a lot of punches, and I kept getting right back up.
You got knocked the out, man.
You really did.
Well,
we got your ass up, and you know it at the beginning of the night.
Well, I took 2 sucker punches while I was down, which didn't help.
That I think there was probably 2, but that was in the second round, was it?
First round, I believe.
First round?
I think it was in the first round, and I saw 2.
Yeah, it really set the tone.
You got knocked out 11 seconds into the fight. That was no sucker punch.
No,
that's true, Al.
And you tried it too, Al, in a later round.
Yeah, you got me too, faggot.
It was the second or third time I was knocked down in the first round that then he
All right, Al, I want you to understand something. Do you know if it was a pro fight, the third time you got knocked down, the fight would be over? That they're not going to just let a guy get knocked down over and over and over?
And keep coming back with his glassy skull?
And that really threw me off, because when I was down there, I was, preparing for the next, okay, what am I going to do when I get up? How am I going to block? What is my deal? And then to get punched, and then I look up to see, what is that? And then a second sucker punch while I'm down on the ground.
You were bitching that I hit you while you were on the ground.
Yes.
You had your knee barely touching on the ground on one of your knees, and the other knee was still up, so that's legal.
In football?
He wasn't totally on the mat when I hit him.
And what about when you tried to pull down Joe Pooh's shorts and hump him?
Yeah, what about
you remember that?
No, I did not do that.
You were out of your mind crazy.
Down goes Frazier! Down goes Frazier! Down goes Frazier!
Al, I don't know what to tell you. You had that Superman shirt on, and it looked like you were fighting kryptonite to me. Because you had nothing.
With the sleeves cut
Here's the
off.
other thing about Al. How often do we hear, Al's so mad at you and Fez that he's beating up the office?
We hear that constantly. He's punching walls, throwing his shoulder into the door.
Now you got to know, Al, no matter how angry you get, you're still a puss.
You can't do anything about it physically.
I mean, imagine if you got in a street fight, you're not wearing headgear, the other guy doesn't have 14-ounce gloves on, your head would come apart.
Yeah, I've never been in a street fight. I don't plan on getting in street
I want you to
fights.
think about that for a second.
Pretty bad.
That's all he thinks.
Looks like you have a bird sanctuary around your head.
Those damn bluebirds just keep circling him. Al, you got Joe Pooh. He's the absolute youngest person on the staff. And he doesn't respect you, and now doesn't have to. How can we continue to work?
Well, I mean, people are able to beat up their bosses. It doesn't mean they don't respect them.
What people? We're not people.
No, but I mean, like...
You mean like in prison? In prison, yeah, sure, but see, you have to have a gun or something now, Al. Here, Al, catch this pen. Whoops, he missed it.
Oh, Ronnie, I hit him right in the head with it. Oh,
jeez.
Great. Get the dustpan for Al's head again.
It's not just a glass head. It's a light bulb head. It's so thin.
That's 40 watts of fun on your shoulders there.
I kept getting up, though.
What's that mean, Al? You didn't get up. What if it made... You got knocked down 7 times. The last time you just laid on the floor. Knocked the F out.
And when you say you keep getting up, do you mean you kept getting wood during the fight?
Were you getting turned on when I was pummeling you?
No, but I would get up and continue the fight.
You got knocked the out, man! And somebody told me that time you threw off your gloves, you started tearing up.
Yeah, you did.
You were crying. I forgot about that.
And you were also saying this is BS to me. This is BS, man. It's BS. I'm going, where are you going?
I know.
You've got 1,000 people here screaming.
You know,
you got to stay.
We want to thank Fitness Lifestyles and Everlast for the boxing equipment that you had a tantrum and threw to the crowd, and I had to ask to get it back.
Not only that, when he threw that headgear out, Fezzi, he smacked a woman right in the face with it that was in the front row.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see that.
Did you apologize?
I was in the middle of a huge disaster there. I was getting hit late.
Your life, you mean?
It wasn't Hurricane Andrew. And here's another thing. You throw that headgear, that woman gets hit in the head with it, there's sharp pieces of glass from your head in there that could have really cut her up. Because you had already been hit and knocked down.
All right, this guy said that he almost knocked the wind out of this woman. So you got to find out who that was and apologize.
Yeah, if anyone knows who that is.
I'm reading a lot of these instant feedbacks.
It's a woman with the glass scratches on her head.
All right, Nikki's mom says, can we play the national anthem later? We'll give her a cut of it. You know, I got to say, some of those people were such animals not to be respectful during the anthem, Fez.
Especially this time in our country's history. Please, people. A little dignity.
A lot of people are looking for pictures. RonFez.net has tons of them. Some of them very, very good.
Oh, cool.
All right, Daniel says, Al, didn't you even play football as a kid?
Yes, I did.
Did you get knocked out on every play?
No.
Every play a fumble?
Did you play tackle or fag football?
I played
flag.
I'm gay.
Not the way he plays. You got to bone the other person.
You got to cheek them. Instead of their flag, you got to pull their schwanz.
He was a quarterback, 5 pumps before he fired. Hey, Ronnie, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Pump 1, pump 2. Hey, Ronnie.
Hey, boys, how you doing? Great show the other night, man.
Thank you very much, my friend.
I just wanted to apologize to Joe Poo, man. I was part of that Al's Pal thing. How gay am I?
Now, I saw Al's Pals. There were a little section there.
I feel like a jackass.
Also,
who knew that I was going to be a guy against girl fight, too?
Oh.
I equate me thinking Al Dukes and his soft spot head could win that fight to me thinking that Michael Spinks had a shot against that animal Tyson.
You know what? I think I bet on Spinks that time, too.
Oh, we're both.
I remember that fight. Me and Ronnie went. I went for popcorn and missed the whole damn thing.
And when just as quick, if we'd honestly stopped when this thing was over, you would about lasted as much as Spinks as Tyson. Somebody else brought up, they thought that your parents were there. Is that true?
No.
Were they?
No, my parents, they actually asked me the week before. They said, would you like us to come? I said, no way. It would be a nightmare.
If I found out it was your parents and pointed them out to the crowd, they would have eaten them.
Right, that's why I told them not to go.
All right, thanks, Ronnie. I'm sorry about that.
Yo, guys.
But thanks to Al's Pals. That was nice.
That was nice.
I saw Big Jim had Al, you're a stud written on his shirt.
Yes. Oh, nice.
One more thing. Sucky Bed sucked.
Yeah.
Live flare chops. Very funny.
Yeah, live
you
flare
guys
chops
rock.
went over. Sucky Bed, the problem with it is that it just took too long to hook up.
Right. I don't know what Molly Shannon's problem was since she's left Saturday Night Live.
I know the Bumblebee she was with worked as hard as he possibly could.
The Baroness, thanks again, Baroness.com for the Sucky Bed. But the Baroness looks just like Molly Shannon. And she had a kid in a bee suit who I don't think was the same one from the Blind Melon video.
Right. So, yeah, it did look like the Blind Melon video with that guy.
Al's Pals. I think they actually tore up their big poster at the end of the night that said Al's Pals. But actually, Al, if we stopped the fight probably when you first got knocked the F out. You wouldn't have lasted as long as Lobster Claws lasted with Tuttle.
Well, I kept getting up, and, Joe, because he smokes and everything, was tiring out there near the end.
Yes, he was tired from hitting you so many times in the head.
I've never beat somebody that bad in my life. One thing, if your dad was there, you could have sipped off his D to get energy.
I think they're trying to set up the sucky bed.
I better get my D to Al. He needs it. Must get to Father's D. Need some Woodbridge energy.
Need energy D to survive.
Spunk will keep Dukes going strong. All right, Scott writes in, the girl Al hit in the head with the headgear was named Lisa. He hit the guy that he hit on the side of the face of Scott. I want an apology for hitting both of us.
I apologize. In my fit of anger, I whipped my equipment.
You know what? If you got angry, instead of beating up your equipment and throwing stuff, beat up Joe. Throw one punch at Joe.
No, it was very early on.
Throw the glove at Joe. We'll count it as a punch if the glove touches them.
I got sucker punch and was angry.
After I knocked you to the mat.
Al Dukes, what is this infantile thing where you have to break stuff and throw things when you get upset? And I take it all the way back to foosball tables.
Break yourself, fool!
That's what you got to do. Now start to smash your head against the wall. Hit your glass head against the wall.
I was just frustrated and didn't know what to do at that time.
That's what you have to do.
Hit the man who's hitting you. It's an easy formula. My gosh.
I've had punching bags react better than that.
You've had a tougher time shadow boxing. Unbelievable. It's a big-ass night of fight.
All right, Elroy writes in, Al's dad would cut his D on Al's glass head.
That's going to fog up the glass.
Let's, a little later on, we will play some of the stuff from the fight. Maybe when we come back.
Yeah.
A lot of these people want to hear some of the stuff. I want to take a quick break here. When we come back, we'll play some of the Al Dukes Joe Poo fight. It's Ron and Fez.
Ron and Fez. 102.7 WNEW.